Hi. Good evening, and you're very welcome along to episode 36 of the Sopherone Saga right here on Penny Dragon. 36, where I think we're old enough to maybe begin a midlife crisis, who knows. My name is Dave Gibson, and I'm the creator and also the dungeon master for all things Sopherone. First up, we have a few announcements to get through before we play some D&D. So, Kickstarter updates. The latest $1 one-shot, The People's Prison, just wrapped up over on Kickstarter, finishing at 1,373% funded, with 7 stretch goals hit. And Penny Dragon would like to thank everyone that supported this, and of course, also supported Vagabond's Guide to Dalreda, which was their highest Kickstarter ever. The most successful Kickstarter ever, even. Keep your eyes peeled over the next short while, as these $1 one-shots, being entirely digital, fulfill very quickly, and word around these parts is that we'll have another $1 one-shot dropping sometime soon, maybe next month. You can usually find the most recent episodes of the Sopherone Saga right here on Twitch, while the earlier VODs for this stream, and indeed the other streams, are on the Penny Dragon YouTube channel, and are all sorted nice and neatly into playlists with a place for everything and everything in its place. Please give that channel a like and a sub, and if you've already done that, we have our eternal gratitude. When he's not streaming with Penny Dragon, you'll find our very own Ryan over there on twitch.tv/DRangedRhino for all kinds of mischief, as he plays various games from first-person shooters to platformers. Everyone is welcome, and if you haven't already, please give this wonderful human a follow, and if you can afford a sub, over on Twitch. Now, and our merch store is back up and running, so click the link in chat or the panel in our bio to get your hands on some epic Penny Dragon merch. Discounts are available for subscribers based on your subscription tier. Now, let's fire up the crystal ball, shall we, and see what the future might hold for the upcoming Penny Dragon streams. So, VODs for the recent one-shots are on this very Twitch channel, whether that's me leading players from the Irish and LA TTRPG scenes down a elevator, I really did that, or Keith guiding players through one of Penny Dragon's own $1 one-shots. There's sure to be something that takes your fancy. And if you want to see some of the older games, such as a visit to Terraskic Park, these can be found on the Penny Dragon Games YouTube channel as well. And yes, we did that as well. Level 20 party against a Tarrasque and more. Come join us for part 3 of Ryan's Saga, The Reverence. The party, having faced off against an Elder Brain and some Illithid, have escaped. They've lost some friends. They returned to town to face the man that sent them on his dreadful quest, Lord Gonzari. But before they could, Tansei had to face himself. So join us soon for part 3, titled Reverential. The Violent Madness was back last Sunday, and there's trouble in the ranks. The party have put Leyden in their past, but their future is now uncertain. Trust has been shaken, and the party is somewhat fractured from tension. All the while, the Violent Madness spreads towards the Castonia capital, which is terrifying. Can the group set differences aside for the sake of saving the realm? Unlikely. Or will they TPK themselves before the madness does? Find out next time. The Fall of Plaguestone continues on Tuesday, and having finally caught the Goblin Finnick by sheer luck, the party they found that he was bullied into adding the special spice to the special sauce to Bort's porridge by Halad. Now hot on the tail of Halad, the party have to face they've come face to face with a giant lightning serpent in the caves below Halad's hideout. Shocking, I know. Cloaks of Minehelm return on Sunday the 7th of May, and the party will be delving deeper into the dark den of the Morlocks, demonic ratfolk who are as devious as they are deadly. Candlekeep Mysteries, the party have tracked down the Amberdoon stall and have been able to obtain the lost books, but an unwelcome face has just returned. The next chapter hits your streams on May 4th. I wonder if we'll have a Star Wars reference in there somewhere. Journeys through the Radiant Citadel continues on May the 18th, and the party have negotiated their way through the caves beneath the cliffs on the undead-infested island of Garthas. And just I think no one's playing a paladin. And made it to the surface, where they met Darius Talazar the Melodious, Curious the Bexy Bard. But are they friend or foe? I've no update for Heirs to the Hand, so check out the VOD. It was on last night. You'll find it here on our Twitch. So that's all our upcoming streams. Let's move on to our thanks and all, and of course much love to our Technomancer Christian, who's hidden away in the bunker there. Lord and Master of the Tech Dungeon, for keeping us on the air and looking sharp, and of course fireballing the trolls and goblins that sometimes find their way into chat to bother us. Our appreciation also goes out to our wonderful Twitch mods. If you're out there, we love you. The fastest fingers in the West when the banhammer is required, and we love you all. I'd like to thank Kate from It's a Map for her killer cartography. Kate is responsible for all the amazing maps you see in the Sopherone Saga, and as a literal saint for transmuting my unintelligible squiggles into the works of art I import into Roll20 and murder my players upon. You can find her on all of the socials under the handle It's a Map IRE, and her commissions are currently open, so get in there all the way. All the music I use in the Sopherone Saga is courtesy of Tabletop Audio. You can find out all about them over on their website. And if you'd like your battle music to sound as good as it does in this stream, that's them playing there with Wizard's Tower. I recommend looking through the jukebox in Roll20, where you'll see an option for all things tabletop audio. Now, as well, you can influence the game yourselves directly from the comfort of your own Wizard Towers or dungeons or your bed. Things like channel points, subs, donations, and bits can offer a wide range of life-saving benefits, such as healing advantage on a roll or a bless, to the players and their characters. And if you're feeling particularly evil, and I know some of you are, Linda, are you in yet? You can also grant these bonuses to the DMs and their minions. You can find out all the details in the About section. That's down there on our Twitch channel. Also, please be mindful to state in chat who will receive your boon, unless it go ungranted. Now, with all that out of the way, let's meet our wonderful players. Reparo Gamer says, blood for the blood god. She's obviously not in yet, if he had to do it for her. So let's meet our wonderful players and find out a little bit about their characters. Start off with Ryan tonight.
Hi guys, I'm Ryan, aka Deranged Rhino, as you probably know by now, and tonight I am playing the half-elf Mazelu Grimm, one half of the Brothers Grimm. Came along originally to try and keep some people alive and to try and find out a few facts for myself. Ended up possibly taking on more than I can handle and have had to rely on outside sources to be able to keep going.
Interesting. Let's move up. Good to have Jonathan back. Let's hear a little bit about your character.
Hi everyone, I'm Jonathan, a sole survivor of load shedding, and I'm playing tonight Derek, dwarf grave cleric that makes sure the circle of life and everything happens. If you die, you have to die. If you live, you live. Okay, so yeah, that's about him.
There's no coming back. Okay, Jonathan, thank you. Fona, you're up next.
Hi, I'm Fona and I play Scales, a Dragonborn Barbarian who is currently very excited that Prince Shane, the plant that is strapped to his chest, appears to be growing green shoots again. So perhaps all is not lost.
Perhaps. We'll find out soon enough. Well, maybe we won't. Carrick, you're up next.
Yeah, I'm Carrick. I play Ren, our resident 1 year transmutation with a penchant for fire. And currently he is wondering how the fuck we're going to kill our former friend again, just to make sure he stays down this time. But yeah, that's what's happening here.
I love how you say again, given...
I know, as in, like,
have you finally accepted responsibility for the fact that Valder killed him out of spite for double crossing?
Exactly.
Or for you double crossing? Good.
Exactly.
Acceptance is a good step on the road. Thanks, Carrick. Stephen, you're up next.
Oh, well, I'm Stephen, and this evening I'm playing Arixium, the full human half of the Brothers Grimm. He is a repentant sinner who is starting to wonder why he came down into this hellhole for Breakneck the Druid. Who's there?
Lovely. Okay. Sean, you're up next.
How's it, everyone? I'm Jean. I'm playing Lamud, the half-orc druid, currently in bear form, and in a blind rage trying to deal with his, I'd say close friend Braytek, who has been turned into a zombie of some kind.
Okay, John, thank you. And last but not least, Shane.
Yeah, hey everyone, I'm Shane, and I'm not playing the plant, I'm playing Jaden, human Battlemaster fighter with his trusty new glaive, and he's currently feeling all the emotions about what he saw when he died, but he's going to keep slashing away in the dark.
In the dark, I like it. Okay, now let's get our recap underway. Upon arriving in the northern town of Templetown, the party had a run-in with one of King Gregor's most trusted fixers, Valder. Valder had come north to gain entrance to the temple high in the mountains that gave this place its name. Engaging the party to find the rune keys that held the heavily warded gate shut, Valder gained entrance to this ancient place that was reputedly the tomb of Sir Richard the Shieldmaster, a holy warrior from eons past, and was rumoured to also contain an item of ancient power, sealed away for millennia, lest it fall into the wrong hands. Now look what's happened. After revealing that he had captured the party's friend Braytak, Valder forced them to battle the guardians within and obtain this treasure from him. In return, he would spare the life of their druid friend. That sounds like a very, very sound and decent deal to me. One that should have really, just been pulled off with incredible ease. Upon arriving in the chamber that held the sarcophagus of Sir Richard, however, the party's wizard Ren turned on Valder and his hulking Goliath bodyguard Wraith, unleashing a magic missile spell and inciting a battle that resulted in the slaughter of the Goliath and the quick escape of Valder. Knowing full well that Valder wouldn't take kindly to this double cross, the party returned to Templetown and the caves beneath the old church to check on their friend Braytak. Sure enough, they learned that Valor had exacted a terrible revenge. There lay the remains of Braytak, the poor druid, having been eaten alive over a period of hours by ghouls and zombies. But as his ruined corpse sprang to life, the party realised the true depths of Valor's revenge, as the twisted, tormented form of undead Braytak began to tear them limb from limb. So, how pissed is Lamont at Valor, now that he knows what truly happened to Braytak? Will the party learn how to think laterally, or will they just keep hammering at Braytak as they have every other enemy they've ever met? And where will the Darkmoon family end up as they follow their possessed child to Artex and the Sisters of the Carved Witch? There's only one way to find out. Let's play some D&D. Okay. Let me move this music back to away from the lovely little Happy Wizards Tower.
We're staying in Happy Wizards Tower. It's fine. We're all happy.
Yeah. Why can we all live it together? And let's go back to what did we were on Pirates. I feel.
I think it was Pirates. Yeah,
it was Pirates.
I mean, Dave, I'm fairly certain it's safe to say Lamud's faith in humanity is shaken at this stage.
I'd say so too. Yeah.
Specifically humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah, humans suck. We know.
Cool. So moving on, let's begin this combat anew. Erixium, top of the round. Europe, what have you got?
Well, unfortunately, Dave, Erixium is in a solid state of mind, and he is going to hammer this square peg into a round hole.
Yes.
Okay.
And because he has advantage, he's swinging on him.
Okay, let's do this. Let's hope the rolls, we get some fresh dice out and you get some nat 20s going here. Let's see what happens.
Come on, let's start the night off
Let me
with a
pull
20.
this bastards up this 19 plus 4 is 23. That is a hit.
So that is 14 points of damage.
Can you smite yet?
He can.
Okay, just wondering. Not
Does he want
saying
to?
Yeah,
19
not a
points
20.
of damage. Damage resistance is
14.
Oh, sorry, 14 points of damage.
14,
Cool. All right, cool. So, and what weapon are you wielding today?
A longsword. A platinum
longsword.
longsword.
Platinum longsword just screeches by and cuts a gash there, just atop his shoulder from neck down to what is his ruined and rotting bicep, or sorry, pec, and this thick green fluid just begins to leak out. He doesn't even really pay you any mind whatsoever. Anything
Magical
else
for
you'd
the
like to
purposes
do?
of damage resistance.
No, we took it all. It's a magical weapon. Am I
Double
right?
checking. Oh, it is, yeah. That's what I was just
Yeah.
clarifying, yeah. No, that'll do.
Cool. Moving on. Jaden, what have you got,
Hammer.
my friend?
Hammer time.
Hammer time.
You have a hammer? What?
No, just wanted to double check which direction are the two.
Which one's up next?
Which are they facing away from me? I'm trying to eke out an advantage here.
This one is, I think, is currently either fight. I'm going to say it's fighting Lamud,
Okay.
Bear
Yeah.
Lamud.
I think that one last went for Scales, because that's how Scales got the Darkwood fever, if I remember correctly.
Okay, cool. Let's just say it's fighting
Yeah.
Scales, so that you can't flank it now.
Sorry.
Jaden. You can make me an acrobatics check and try and get the high ground here.
Look at that one.
Sorry, I mean, look, the possibilities are endless.
Possibilities are endless. Yeah, you know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay, quick acrobatics check. DC is 2. I.e., don't roll a 1. Lovely, yeah.
Lovely.
Just this very lithe and athletic, just flip up and you're up there.
As I do that, not from the glaive, but from me comes out a hex.
Nice. Okay. So this one is hex now, is it?
Yeah.
What are we gonna? We'll use the. Let's use the same thing every time. Let's just use that little target board there. That little thing. Cool.
So that's bonus action, and then I'm going to attack with the glaive of the Wailing Widow, great weapons master, because we have advantage.
Yep.
So let's just see what we get. Oof, jeez.
Ooh, that was
9
bad.
out of 10. That's fucking shit. Let me see what these. You already know their AC, so feel free. It's 14. You're not going to get anything with that.
10. Blow. I have a bless.
That will get you to 13. Didn't you roll a 10?
10 plus, I thought there were 14.
Oh, sorry, 4, of
AC.
course.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Don't just think it's a 1d3. Go on.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
Let's go for it.
Engage my brain. Okay, you need a 4 on the bless.
Nope.
No.
Big
no.
swing and a miss on that one.
Okay, swing and a
All right.
miss.
Second time, Great Weapons Master. Going again. Because why the feck not?
24 is a hit.
24 for 24 points of slashing damage.
Nice. Let me just check and see.
Sorry, it's 19, but yeah, it's 24 points of slashing damage.
Okay, nice. Yeah, you open up this massive gash in its back, and it folds down almost like just with a sickening flapping sound, and you can see these sort of black, thick, wormy like maggots just begin to run out and hit the floor with a slosh, and they all just slither
And
away.
because it's hex, it takes the extra necrotic damage.
Ooh, maybe that might heal it. Let's see.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Okay, cool. That's another point of damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
The wounds look slightly more rotted than they did.
And that's everything for Jaden for now.
Okay.
He's actually going to slide back down. 2,
Oh,
3. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to give it to you. Cool. All right.
Just to slightly interrupt now,
Yeah.
it is hands off the chest piece, so feel free to say missed the opportunity, but I completely forgot. Braytak has a Hexblade's curse, so I crit on a 19.
Oh, go for it. Yeah,
Oh,
Jesus
what-
Christ. You guys need it, so fucking go for it. So,
Roll
yeah,
an
let's
initial D-
so what did you roll? You did
I got
you
14.
did 14 points of damage. So you can roll whatever you want to roll, and we'll just
Well, he
yeah,
gets
we'll-
to
yeah,
roll
we'll
an
just add
extra
that.
D8 for the damage dice, then he gets to 100, and if a paladin smites, we get to drop the smite.
Well, come on. Why hasn't anyone dropped a always smiting a crit emoji yet?
Yeah,
Let's
get
go
that
for it.
shit in here. Come on.
It's complicated.
Okay, cool. So let's go for it. So let's do the D100 then. Yeah.
100.
Get my
What have we got? Go 2, so 2, 4, 6, 78.
78.
Okay, he's going to drop a
Oh, sorry.
second level
Hold
smite
on
for
1 second.
3d8.
Sorry, it was 46 for the crit.
Yeah.
So you were able to maneuver towards your opponent while attacking and harass them. After your attack, you can choose to automatically succeed in grappling your opponent if you have a free hand, or shoving if your both hands are in use. I think it's a bit shit.
He doesn't have a free hand.
Yeah. Cool.
Right, so I'm going to drop a second level smite. So that's 3d8, drop double 2, 68, and then the additional d8 from the weapon damage, so that's 78, yeah?
Fuck yes. 78. Here we go. Oh, I see. That's
So an
not
additional
bad.
32 damage.
That's a good
32
roll.
Points of damage. Excellent. And what does Eryxium smites look like? Is it this pillar of fire from heaven, or how do they?
I think it looks like Dragon's Breath.
Nice.
Like the sword just
okay.
erupts in fucking radiant flames as it contacts and
Excellent.
hopefully
Yeah,
bursts
he
him
just for he's hammering away at Lamud there, and he's just then this blade cuts down. He looks. You can see it's done quite a bit of damage to him. Maybe this is not as lost a cause as I thought. So that's it for that. Jaden, have you anything else?
No, I've used my movement, bonus actions, action, and extra attack. So yeah, that's
Hey, excellent.
everything.
It's this bloated ghoul here is going to go against Scales again. Here we go. First attack. Multi-attack. It's going to go bite and 2 claws. Bite. That's a fuck me. Okay, that's a nat 1. Scales, you want to roll D100?
Well, indeed.
A D100.
100. That
That's
is
Ooh.
3.
Okay.
Nice and low.
You lose your combat footing, exposing yourself to the target. Your target has advantage in their first attack roll against you next round. So there you go.
That's good.
So next
Especially
attack.
since Scales is right next.
So that was a bite. That's a good thing. Let's go 2 with the claw. Bop bop. 18 and a 9.
The 18 hits.
Okay. For 12 points of slashing damage. You must give me a DC 14 con save or have your speed halved, and have disadvantage on dexterity-based checks for the saving throws for the next minute. So give us a DC 14 con save. Nice,
16.
yes. This talon, this manky, broken and chipped but still sharp nails screech by, catch you in the neck, just tearing away a couple of the armored dragon scales and lacerating the flesh beneath. And you can feel that poison begin to seep through you, but your constitution is made harder yourself than that. And you just take the 12 slashing.
So down to 6.
Down to 6, yep.
Perfecto.
Now, Scales, you're up. You advantage on your first attack, should you choose to use it.
I was going to do something else. It'd be kind of a waste of the advantage, though. No, do you know what? I'm doing it. Scales is going to breathe a line of draconic
That's
breath.
already been used. I think I used that last session. Yeah.
Did you?
You did.
Oh,
Yeah.
you didn't mark it off my sheet.
Oh,
Never
sorry, my
mind.
bad.
Don't forget, if you take a potion of healing or a potion of supreme healing or whatever you have, you use an action to do it, you get the full max roll from it in case anyone needs to heal.
There
Just letting you-
is that.
You do have one of those.
Nope.
I do have one of those. However, Scales is going to,
Fucking just keep.
with advantage, bop
I
bop at
love
this
you, I love you
guy.
guys.
Long sword swing.
25,
25.
is 6 plus. Okay, have you got Great Weapons Master?
No, I do not.
Okay, so that's 8 points of damage. Slashing.
And on the back swing. Swingity swing.
See on the back swing, boys. 22 for
22
15
for
points of
15.
damage. Nice. Another 2 heavy swipes. The first one cuts open this massive gash in its belly, but not quite deep enough to actually, separate the flesh. But the backswing just does it, and all these rotten, milky, and stinking organs just fall out with a slosh at its feet. And it looks down. Instinct almost taking over. You can see one hand trying to catch them and put them back in, but they slosh out through its rotten fingers. And yeah, your feet begin to slip a little bit on the milky, rotten, fetid shit beneath. But it's not exactly difficult terrain, but it's not pleasant terrain either. So
Through Scales' rage-induced calm, you do see a flicker of just like ugh across his face.
Cool. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's it for Scales.
Raytak is gonna go, and he's turning all his rage on Bear Lamud. So
Yeah, bring it.
bring it, says Lamud. Okay, let's go. Okay, we're gonna go multi-attack. 2 with his claws and 1 with his bite. First one is the claw.
Looking for a
17
15.
to hit. Yep.
Hits.
So that is 12 slashing. On a successful hit, the creature must make a DC 16 con save or take an additional 2d4 points of damage.
Con should be decent. That's bad. I'll
Okay,
take that
so-
extra 2d4.
Yeah, another 2d4 points of damage. Let's knock that in there. So what's that? That's a 5. So it's a total of 17 points of slashing damage. Don't know
Cool.
if you're resistant or not. Here comes
Nope.
the second claw. It's a 10 to hit.
10 is a miss.
Okay, and here comes the bite.
Yep.
19 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay, cool. This damage is going to transfer over onto you. Okay, so that's 9 piercing.
Okay,
Must
that
not-
drops me.
Yeah, I need a DC 16 con save or take an additional 2d6 points of damage.
Right. If it's okay with you, Dave, I'm going to say that it's going to come off Lamut's con,
Yeah, that's no problem at all.
because that just the normal damage would have dropped
Yep.
me there.
No worries.
So let me just get Lamut shit up quick. Con save.
Thanks for the follow, Handopoulos.
It's a
Oh,
19.
cheers. Thanks, Handopoulos. Hope you're enjoying the show so far. Okay, cool. So you made the con save. You don't take an additional 2d6 points of damage, and your movement is not halved, and you can take bonus actions. And additionally, all dex saving throws are not at disadvantage. So that's good news, right? Take the good where we can get.
Yeah,
it.
that's decent.
Happy days. So, let's see. I think that's all he can do. Do you know what? No, he's going to use his bonus action to do Spirit Tunnel. And he is going to disappear and reappear anywhere within a 30-foot radius.
Coward.
I don't like this.
I'm going to reappear right behind Ren.
Yeah, I know I didn't like this.
Lamud will shout out at him, coward.
Okay, good to know. Moving on, Ren, what would you like to do?
Things.
I will shift to you again this token that I bought from Grim Press.
What is Ren doing but besides shitting himself right now?
Yeah, exactly. I
Yeah,
mean, look,
I'm
no one's going to
genuinely,
smell it
like-
next to Braytax, you're fine. This thing just disappears, and it's almost as if the earth of this cave system just rises up and swallows him whole, and then it just spits him out right behind Ren. You can see the jaw distended and just these horrifically corrupted bite marks all over his body. You can see he was eaten alive, and he's just there. He just growls at you, murder in his eyes. Reprobate Gamer says he's a handsome fella. He sure is. Thanks, Andopoulos. Glad to hear you're enjoying it. Okay, Ren, what have you got?
My 4th level's used, so I can't dimension door. Fuck it. I'm gonna damage him. That's all I can do.
You know you can actually disengage and run like fuck.
Yeah, action. Yeah, I'm gonna have to because I can't take it.
Oh, the amount of suggestions I've had to fucking throw at you.
Yeah, action disengage. I'm gonna run like so.
Okay. Which way are you gonna run?
Back towards the party.
Do you know what? I think we should do a wisdom saving throw to see like the horror films if you run in the exact wrong direction. And
He runs
run
up
to
the stage or out the front door.
Yeah.
Don't chase me.
I'll make the save.
Amazing. No, I'm joking. I'm only fucking with you. Cool. So you're gonna
disengage.
action disengage and run like fuck. Cool.
Yeah.
Anything? Have you got any bonus actions you can use?
No, bonus action. The only thing I can do is I think I can use my telekinesis or telepathy, but like it's not gonna do me much, so I'm gonna keep running.
Cool.
That's
You
my
haven't
turn.
got your okay.
I haven't got.
What was the last spell you were concentrating on? It was haste, wasn't it? Not detect magic.
Yeah, my detect magic
Cool,
is
good to know.
on.
That's grand. Bloated Ghoul is up next.
If it's about this thing, I already know from our last time down here that this is a map. Like I know this is a circle of power.
Yep.
By the
Cool.
way,
All right.
yeah.
Good to know. Thanks very much. Bloated Ghoul is going to move. It's looking at Mazzello. It's looking at Erixium. It's looking at Darak, and it's going to move in and it's going to have a thump at Darak. Welcome back, my friend. Here we go with the bite. Okay, it's an 8 to hit it. His jaws just distend with this horrible crunching as it sounds like the jaw is just absolutely broken and dislocated, and they just clamp down on your shoulder, but the metal of your heavy metal pauldron there just you hear the sound of teeth breaking and snapping as it just doesn't pierce your armor. It's gonna, in frustration, it's gonna make a swipe with the claw. It's a 13 to hit.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. Sorry, Erixium, what was that?
No, no, sorry, it was meant to be.
Cool, no worries.
someone else.
Yep. Cool, yeah. So the claws just rake across your shield. You're feeling you're feeling secure and powerful in the arms of your god, as this thing just cannot touch you. Okay, what's the D4 for? Do you get a healing?
Yeah, Scout's got you.
I got a healing. Thank you,
lovely.
Kate.
Who gave you the heal? Thanks, Kate. Mazzella, you're up, my friend. What have you got?
Okay, so me, Jaden, and Scales all get healed as I got up to what I got up to, and then they each get 13 points of healing as long as it doesn't take them past their halfway mark. As I do my divine power and do preserve life.
Preserve life. Okay, lovely. Excellent. So, what does that look like?
It's just like a platinum shockwave that comes out and kind of attaches itself more to the people that need it the most.
Nice. Good to know. Okay. Any bonus actions you have?
I'm a cleric, so no.
Okay. Okay. Lamud, what have you got? Now you're feeling the pain as you're out of your wild shape.
Yeah, so I mean, having basically been knocked out of wild shape for the first time in quite a while, Lamud kind of just
Yeah.
comes back to his senses a bit, looking around this room. Since the last time we've been in here, has anything changed? So, I mean, the circle is still there. The broken mirror, I'm assuming, is still there.
Make a perception check. DC on this is, I'll say, 12. You want to argue for a better skill, feel free.
No, I'm happy with perception.
The only difference here are the manacles that are now they're just kind of swinging from the ceiling, and there are two clamped to the floor. But you can see the two swinging from the ceiling with the 14. They are detachable from the chains. That's the only difference.
No, that doesn't really give me too much. All right, so I mean, yeah, that doesn't really give me any ideas of what to do. So Lamud will cast at 3rd level Aura of Vitality.
Okay. What does that do? Okay, healing energy radiates from you in an aura with a 30-foot radius. Until the spell ends, the aura moves with you, centered on you. You can use bonus action, nice, to cause one creature in the area, including you, to regain 2d6 hit points. That's a nice spell.
That is a very nice spell. I will give the first 2d6 to Mazelis.
Cool. Nice. Do you roll it, or does Mazelis?
No, I'll just roll it. So that is the bonus action. Okay, so that was my action and bonus action.
Okay, good to know.
Thank you.
And I will stick there for now.
Oh, look at that, Replicate Gamer, straight in with the banhammer. Thank you, my friend. Okay, thanks, Lamud. That's it for you. Derek, you're up.
Alright, so I guess the body is a bit deep in shit. Bonus action. Derek is also going to assist with the healing.
Cool.
Gonna cause mass healing word.
Legend. Oh, that's a bonus action?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a bonus action spell.
So 1d4 plus spellcast modifier up to 6. So everybody that needs healing,
Don't
to
just roll the dice. Don't tweak. Everyone in the range, who the spell's cast on, don't tweak your hit points. But just roll me the dice.
Yeah, I'll roll the 1d4. Spellcast modifier is my wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
You're casting that. Okay.
Yeah.
So what's that?
Then there is 5 hit points each.
Fuck it. Hold on. Sorry, let me just.
Should be 30 feet.
Okay, Darak, Lamud, Erixium, and Mizelu. As this spell takes effect, Braytak is going to use his reaction to use Corrupt the Faithful. If a creature within 30 feet of Braytak casts Healing Man, oh shit. Okay, oh well. That doesn't work because is Darak within 30 feet? He is, isn't he?
He is.
He is, yeah. Casts healing magic. Black smoky tendrils emerge from Braytak. Tormentor forms nose and mouth and envelop the target, turning the healing into necrotic damage. So you can just see this smoke just begins to emerge and just envelop Darek's face, Erixium's face, Mazelu's face, and Lamud's face, and you just hear this guttural kind of laughter as you just feel that healing energy turn to necrotic damage.
Just be thankful you rolled low.
Imagine he did that on the heal or the aid.
He needs to recharge that on a 6 on a d6, by the way.
So we take 5 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
All of us, or just ones in
just the ones within 30 feet, I believe.
Is it not? I read it.
Oh, sorry. Yes, it is. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, everyone takes that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I only got healed, which I didn't.
I need to put my counter on myself quick for my
Thank you for the
healing
follow,
spell.
Sarah Breitenbach.
Yeah, so after that happened, now with action, Derek is not very happy with that. So he's just gonna take
No.
a swing with his warhammer against the one that just tried to bite him, the one in front of him.
Okay, roll to hit.
Oh, that's not the right one. Warhammer.
Happy birthday to your eldest, Tom.
That's 26 to hit.
26 to hit is a fucking hit for what? Roll your, just click your Warhammer +1 there, yeah.
7
Like
bludgeoning
7
damage.
bludgeoning damage, that'll hurt, yeah. And that's a magical weapon, is it? Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Nice, okay, cool. I want this, click in, I'm on the wrong thing. Nice. Yeah, so that's 7 points of damage. I'm just gonna have to move it a little bit because this is not taking -7. Dude. Yeah, you swing your warhammer just over your shoulders and crack it down the head, and you just hear this squelch as the head just goes a little bit lower into the torso with a sickening squelch. Anything else? That was a good round, Derek, except for the fact that I've corrupted your healing.
Yeah. No, that's the only thing that you can do is just. That's how you do it.
Nice. Okay, Erixium.
Thanks for the follow, Desic and D, I think it's pronounced.
Oh, another follow. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
we're popping off tonight.
886 follows. Let's see if we can get to 900.
Woo.
Get to 900, Dave won't kill us, maybe, please.
If we get to 900 followers, everyone gets inspiration. And
Nice.
if that happens tonight, I will give you all inspiration.
Get making the odds, guys.
Erixium is going to what will Erixium do? Erixium is going to start running. He's going to go 5,
Hit.
10, 15, 20. You can move through an enemy's space
Yep.
if you don't stop it, can't you? Yeah.
Yep.
25 and then 30 to the other side of him.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to attempt to cut him again.
Nice. Roll to hit. That's a 19
19.
to hit. What's the +4 for? Oh, sacred weapon. Cool.
A sacred weapon, yeah.
Okay, his AC is 19, so that is a hit.
That's
For 12
15
slashing.
points of magical.
It's nice. Okay, yeah. He feels every bit of that as you lop a big lump of fucking flesh off from his stomach. It just lands on the ground with a plop. His head swings around because you've hit him from behind. He swings around. Anything else?
And that'll end his turn.
Jaden.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Great Weapons Master strike. Sufficient for the advantage. By moving there.
Oh,
shit.
there we go.
Oh shit! Not 20 with the glaive of the Wailing Widow.
Mm-hmm. So plus another 10 for the Great Weapons Master. So I'll give you the D100 first.
Yeah, let's see that D100. Holy shit! What I fucking started around.
64.
64. You kick the target's weapon out of your hands. Unfortunately, their weapon is their own body, so that's not going to do anything.
Oh, that's
4, so 32 points of slashing damage with the glaive.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, you just absolutely lop off a whole arm, and it just slides down this side of the torso and lands on the ground with a splat. It's black, milky fluid just spitting out all over Derek and just soiling your shining Raven Queen armor.
Gonna go again.
Ah, it's your luck. Watch, rinse, repeat.
Yep. So 17 minus 5, 12.
17 is a hit, so that's what?
It's minus 5 because I was doing these all Great Weapons
12.
Master.
What's the Bloated Ghoul's AC is?
14.
14. Unfortunately, it's a miss.
No,
Do you
I don't
have
have any.
bless? No?
No, I used it last time, so
Oh, you did? Sorry, yeah, it's still there. Okay.
it's not updated.
All right. Anything else?
But yeah, gonna go. But of the glaive, Great Weapons Master.
Nice.
Up the butt.
Oh my god! Another nat 20.
There we
Holy shit!
go.
So that is for 18 points of slashing
18.
damage.
Yeah.
And
Is
your
it sorry, I thought yeah. The, So the bud is piercing, isn't it? And it's a
It's
1d6.
piercing, sorry, yeah.
Sorry, yeah, cool.
Is it 1d6 or 1d? Yeah, it is 1d6. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1d6
Yeah.
instead of 1d4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, what did you roll for your D100? 87. Shit. You strike with great force. Roll an additional set of damage dice above and beyond your normal critical roll.
Okay, so that's another d10 and another another
D6.
Yeah. Sure.
Nice.
Okay, so
Another
I've already deducted the damage for the slashing. So what's the total of the piercing damage?
The piercing is 23 points of piercing damage.
Holy shit. Jaden, how does this one meet its undeath again?
So he was taking this curving run to kind of start making his way up towards Braytech, and he had the kind of trailing the glaive along behind him. So as he swept by, it was just kind of uppercut for the slashing damage, and then spins it, and he's still facing Braytech, but it plunges the piercing end of the butt into the back of his skull.
Nice, yeah, and it just lodges there, and it takes like one or two yanks to separate it out. The head comes with it. You give the glaive a flick, and the head just flies across the room and lands with that really, really solid kind of duck sound as it hits the wall and the ground. What level are we all, guys?
8? 7?
That's a Jandy?
7.
It's a Jandy. Level 7. But with their tactics, you'd swear they were higher. They know how to fight. Anything else for yourself?
Step in there at the last of my movement, so I can get line of sight and transfer the hex, because they would have gotten 2 extra points of damage hex onto our friendly neighborhood plant.
Oh, okay. So let me just. I sort of said the hex was the last one, the target, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What does that look like when it settles over him?
So we kind of discussed it was kind of like almost like a reddish silver fire.
Nice.
And it comes from the ghoul, and it just transfers straight along the ground, almost like a liquid.
Okay, lovely. That sounds cool. Yeah. Nice. Okay, we're up to the next bloated ghoul. This one is going to have a pop at. Let's see. So I'm going to roll a 1d4. Lamud is 1, Ren is 2, Scales is 3, Derek is 4. Derek, he's going to have a pop at you, my man. Here we go. 2 attacks. First one with the bite. As he, again, just reaches in. 23 for the bite. Pulls that shoulder pauldron aside and finds that exposed part of your neck. You can feel these filthy teeth.
That's at disadvantage.
Oh, there's a 19 hit?
That still it's
Okay. That's 21 piercing, and I need a DC 14 con save as these two, this mouthful of sharp, razor sharp teeth sink into your neck, and you feel a massive chunk of the flesh come away with it, and it just tearing of flesh sound is just, it's strong in your ears, and it's your stomach turns a little bit.
Your damage is halved because you have resistance to that.
Because
It's the Spirit Guardians.
The
Oh,
Spirit
Guardians.
Guardians.
Okay, cool. Yes, your Spirit Guardians are flitting around there and saving your ass. That is a crazy ability. So that's down
The
to
fact
10
that that's
piercing.
passive as well, not even a reaction. It's amazing.
Yeah. So 10 piercing. I need a DC 14 con save, please.
here we go. 20.
Nice. Okay, so you're grand. You haven't contracted Daracul fever. Anything else for the? Yes, it does. That was its bite. It's gonna go with its. It's gonna go with its claw.
Here we go.
11 to hit.
Nope.
You raise a
8.
shield and the claw. Sorry, 8. You raise a shield and the claw just scrapes across it harmlessly. That's all it's got. Scales, you're up.
Scales is going to do his usual thing, which is slashy.
You have an advantage in this attack roll because it has its back to you. You have it flanked and it's directing its ire at Darak.
Alrighty, swing. Pointy pinner swing.
20 is a hit
For
10
10.
magic slashing. Yeah, nice. Cut another slash in its back. Again, this black oozing liquid just begins to run freely.
And on the upswing,
21 for another
21
9.
to hit.
Nice, okay. Oh,
And
are
that
we
is
off?
Scales' turn.
Or was it just me? I think we're still on. Okay, moving on. Here we are. Cool.
Yeah, we're on my phone anyways. Here.
Sorry, yeah, my computer just had a little shit the bed. Cool. So that's a nice round. Yeah, and you see it drops to one knee for a second, and then it stands back up and looks over its shoulder, and its long tongue just whips out and just sort of licks the air around you. We're back. That's it for you.
That is it for Scales.
We're back to break tack tormented form. Okay, so at this point, I forgot to do my vomitous glob, but it doesn't matter. I'll do it next time.
You can keep forgetting, it's fine.
I think he's just going to use his spirit tunnel again. He was trying to take out you guys, but yeah, he's going to use the spirit tunnel, and he's going to just disappear and reappear there.
Is that a spell?
It's
No,
an
it's
ability.
Okay.
So again, you just see the earth swallow him up and then just spit him out 30 feet away. Well, not exactly 30 feet, but close to it, as he appears beside Ren and Lamud. He's going to go mostly for Lamud, mostly, and he's going to go multi-attack. Give me one bite and one claw. I'm going to give the bite to... Come back here, yellow belly bastard. I'm going to give the...
I mean, Lamud called him a coward.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the go to blue. Sorry, the blow to ghoul here. I'm going to give him two of his claw. I'm going to give two of the claws to Ren and the bite to Lamud. So claw to Ren. It's a 27 and a 17.
First one hits. Second one, I'm going to shield. Well, I'm going to shield in general, but you know.
Okay, 7 slashing, and I need a DC 16 con save, or we got an extra 2d4 poison damage in the post.
Okay, give me one sec here. Cheat, if you would load the right page, that'd be great. On save. Nah, don't make it.
Okay, so so that's 7 slashing and 2d4 poison. Yeah, as these wickedly infected claws just tear strips through your jacket and just the skin beneath, you could feel that those wounds begin to get hot, and this poison begin to boom, 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 pump its way through your blood. And you take another 4 points of poison damage. Would he trigger Sentinel if he enters my reach because it's a spell or not?
I mean,
What do you think, guys?
it's not a spell, you know.
Well,
It's an ability. What do you think about somebody that teleports within somebody's reach? Let's make a group decision here, and it would be canon going forward.
I think if you teleport in, I don't think there's
Yeah.
a sentinel attack.
Yeah,
I would
there's no
say
chance
no.
You
of
just
react.
appear, you know?
Yeah.
My thing would be that you're trained in martial combat and you see it coming. You can set to receive a charge, or you know when they appear. Maybe we'll include that as something when you get to a higher level.
Yeah, I don't think that's
Because I think it would be something. Given now that you've seen this, I would like to think that
Going forward,
a
maybe.
fighter, can learn and adapt.
Yeah, like,
So
how
they
many
might
things
include
we
that when
fought
you
to
go up,
teleport,
when
you
you
know?
go up a level.
Okay.
So that's 2 attacks against Ren. He's gonna make his bite against Lamud. As he turns to you, his eyes flare and his jaw distends. You can just see this black treacle-like liquid run down his chin as he looks at you and says, "Friend," and he's gonna make a bite attack. Pop. That's an 11 or 11. I'll take the
11 is a
11 for...
miss.
What's your AC?
17.
Fuck, I can't even use my bless. Okay, cool. That's all he can do is he just reaches in and just takes a bite. Stupidly, and he's not a stupid creature, but, stupidly, he took that second to just, try and be intimidating and try and frighten you, and you knew that bite was coming straight after it, so you dodged it. That is all he can do. He's used his bonus action. He's used blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Moving on to Ren. What would you like to do? How those wounds feel, Ren?
pretty shitty. But
Yeah.
considering, stop me if you want, but you did drop heavy hints, so I'm gonna detect magic, see if it can sort this. But if you think that's metagaming, I won't do it. I feel like Ren probably would have been like, okay, something's up in this room. I'd be happy to make a check before I do that, though.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Yeah.
I wasn't really dropping the hint. I don't. Anyway, but okay.
Did we all
yeah,
hear
but-
him? Did we all hear Plant Braytech, Praytech, Playtech? I don't know. Say friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
20. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. You. I will say that you noticed. Jaden staring at the manacles for a while. Thank you, Mr. Jawbreaker. I tried to use one, but I couldn't because the 1d4 wouldn't have really made it different. So, but thank you.
In that case, would that perception check my action or no?
It's a free action. I'll give it to you.
Yeah, fuck it,
It's an
disengage again.
absolute slay tack. Yeah, damn right.
Actually, I'm gonna risk the hit. I'm gonna haul ass towards those manacles.
Oh, yes. Here we go. He's going to use his reaction, which means he can't decrypt the faithful or vomitous glob. But he's a creature of...
He needs
It's a
to
creature
recharge
of battle.
Corrupt the Faithful anyway.
Oh, yeah, so let's do a d6.
My AC is a 19 at the moment, thanks to shield.
Okay. Challenge accepted.
Oh, actually, sorry, 20 because of the ring of protection. I got.
Okay, he doesn't recharge Corrupt the Faithful. So a 20, he's going to take a swipe at you with the claw. Come on, Braytac.
Yeah,
25. How's that?
Definitely hits.
There is...
I'm going to use a reaction.
Hold on,
to-
he would be at disadvantage for that, wouldn't he? Because of your Spirit Guardians?
No, it's only the one that I last made a hit on, so it's only
Oh, okay, cool.
Globby
cool, yeah.
Dude.
Okay, cool.
However,
was everywhere.
Spirit Shield, the Guardian Spirits are going to help protect a creature I see within 30 feet of me, and I can use my reaction to reduce the damage by 2d6.
Nice, so that's 15 slashing. Do you feel these? Yep, minus 4.
Minus
so that's
4.
11
Every point
slashing.
health. Every
Yes,
point
you
health when
feel
you're
these
injured.
wickedly sharp claws just scrape across your back, tearing your robes and your fancy jacket yet again. But you can feel hot blood running down your back. I also need a con save, DC 16, or take 2d4 poison damage. Fucking keep clicking that. Oh, here we go. It's in the post, buddy. It's in the post. Here it comes. Special delivery. Bit of poison damage for you. 6 points of poison damage. Again, as it just this poison now in your system builds up and builds up and builds up, and you can feel it burning in your veins. So you do not feel good. That's it for you, isn't it?
No, I have an action still.
Oh, sorry, okay.
Can I use my action to detach the manacles?
Sorry, you can use your action to what?
Can I try to use my action to detach the manacles?
Yes, you can detach the manacles. If anyone's ever worked out in a gym, there are those kind of clippy things that they're really,
Gotta be
really
in it.
annoying to try and
Yeah.
unhook from. They're basically carbiners, but they're just they're really awkward and annoying. But yeah, it's a couple of like kind of false clips, clip. You manage to pull it out. You now hold in your hands 2 sort of black and lined with green, glowing kind of lines. This black metal, and they're kind of they're cool to the touch.
I have another 5 feet, so I might as well take it. Yeah. That's it.
Okay, the exploded ghoul here is dead, so he's gonna do nothing. Mazelu, what have you got?
Well, thankfully, Ren just got into my range, and I am going to do Beacon of Hope for everyone on my team.
Nice. Okay. So, do you want to tell us what that
So,
does?
choose any number of creatures or my friends. For the duration, each target has advantage on Wisdom saving throws and Death saving throws, and they regain the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing.
Okay, nice. Happy days. That's good to know. Anything else? You can't do anything else? No bonus actions? We have to come up with bonus action for you to do.
Clerics are crap for bonus actions.
There's
There is
a few
couple,
spells
though.
you can do.
I know it. Lamud, what have you got, my friend? Here we go. We're going to see another wild shape.
So, yeah, I wanted to ask, if I do wild shape, would I push any of the either Braytech or the ghoul away? Because all of my wild
Depends on
shapes
what you
are
wild
large.
shape into.
They are all large.
No, I think, well, it depends on what it is. If it's a big, massive bear, then yes, you will probably push them away. If it's a giant scorpion, I think that's a little bit raised up from the ground. They might be in and amongst the kind of spindly legs.
How about a giant toad?
Yeah, you're gonna push them away big time.
All right, that's what
Put
I'm
some
going
Naruto
for.
shit on him.
Let's go.
So with
Are you
this
gonna
wild shape,
fucking try and swallow Braytac?
no, I'm not going to try and swallow Braytech. That would be
Okay.
stupid.
So yeah, okay. Sorry, let me just move the giant toad out of the way. So this thing is gonna get pushed aside. You're there, are you?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So just as you just bloom, your wild shape just explodes into this rubbery, glistening giant toad with this like massive bulbous throat that just seems to be kind of just pulsing almost like a heart. It just pushes this bloated ghoul out of the way, and it's like. Ugh.
All right, and then I'm going after the ghoul, not after Braytech. I'm trying to keep him out of the fight.
Okay, cool.
So we will try a bite attack.
13.
That's
Their
a
AC is
22
22
to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah,
It's
13 points
piercing.
and 4 poison, which I'm pretty sure they would be immune
They
to.
are immune to. Yeah, minus 13.
And
Whoa. Yep.
and that one is automatically grappled.
How's it going? So it's just held in your mouth.
Yep, I
It's-
have
it's-
bitten
it's
him, and
like-
he is now mine.
It's held in your
And I
throat
shall
purse.
call him Squishy.
Okay, excellent. I will give him. I'll just pop him there. Actually, do you know what? I'll give you. Yeah, I'll just pop him there.
What's the toad called?
The toad. I don't have a name for the toad yet. I'll think about it.
Okay. Cool. If you spit him up, it'll be total recall. Nice attack. So that yes, as your massive jaws. Do toads have teeth? I don't know.
Yeah. No, some of
Toads
the
do,
some of the bigger African bullfrogs do actually
Okay.
have teeth.
Well, that's to say that this one does, and it's just it sinks down, and you just feel this crunch from its skull as it's Lutoad, as it just crunches inwards. And you've pretty much crushed its skull. It's not in good shape, but it's still kind of flailing around now, just mostly on instinct. Anything else?
That is it for Lemut for now.
Okay, Darak, what have you got?
Okay. Question now. Now that that thing is now in the mood's mouth, will I be able to hit it still?
I mean, I haven't
Is
swallowed
it-
it yet.
So it's half in, half out.
Yes.
Yeah, half in, half out.
Go on.
That would
Yeah,
actually have
Oh.
advantage.
yeah.
Oh,
I'll
I'm
decide
gonna.
if you have advantage.
Don't you get advantage
for
for grapple targets?
Is he?
No.
No, oh no,
That's-
sorry.
gra- grappled is only speed 0.
Okay, just trying those things off.
Okay, yeah, that's.
Yeah. But
Wait,
Back,
sorry.
backseat DM into a minimum.
Until the grapple ends, the target is restrained.
Okay.
So it
that's
does get
just-
the restrained condition. Let me just double check restrained condition. Restrained. Give me 2 seconds while I'm
Restrained
looking this
creature's
up.
speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against creature have advantage, and the creature. So my apologies, Carrick.
No, you're fine.
Yeah,
I
Creature
just
good.
has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Is that like? So that's anyone who attacks it, is it? Or is it?
Yep, it's anyone who attacks it.
Okay. Well, yeah.
because
my
it can't
apologies,
move to dodge out of the way. I think is the logic
Yeah,
behind it.
I will own up on that one and say.
No, you're fine. Look, I
Apologize.
should be not be backseat DMing.
That's no. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's
well,
go.
In that fact, he's gonna take a swing at it.
This is gonna taste awful for Lamud while that's happening. By the way, like real bad.
17.
17 is a hit.
Okay, there we go. Damage is 14 bludgeoning damage.
There we go.
14. Okay. Holy fuck.
Reflex check on the
How
knee
does
that's
this
sticking
thing? How does this thing meet its end? The jaws of Lamud's of Toad Lamud.
Oh.
Well, that's gonna be like. I'm just gonna take it from the back.
So first off, for clarity, which bit was hanging out of the mouth?
Yeah.
Was
that's
it the top side or the bottom side?
Well, I mean,
No,
that
it's
thing
gonna go.
that thing was probably very close to Lam. Yeah, I mean, it was focusing on Derek, so Lamud would have probably grabbed the head.
Okay,
Oh,
so
so-
it's hanging out from the waist down. So I don't know.
It is in the sack.
Get it in the goonies.
Basically,
Nice.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna take a swing from. Wait, no. I'm very tall, so I have to jump up. So I'm just gonna try and jump.
For fuck's sake.
Like a kid with a pinata.
Yeah. I'm just gonna try and jump and just smash it down and just there's the other waist down.
Oh well, okay, yeah. So you just jump up and crack, and the warhammer just with a flash of divine magic just crunches the base of the spine, and whatever struggling was happening there just ceases, and you can see where it was kind of like, you know, at a not exactly a straight kind of angle. It just flops down and just swings at this kind of in this pendulous motion, as you've just shattered the unlife from this thing.
Lamoda's gonna need some mouthwash after this.
And then with the last movement, I have to start moving. I'm just gonna try moving to the next to Braytak.
Okay, nice.
That's all I can do.
Nice round. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Will you survive another one of his whirlwind attacks? Who knows? Because it's coming up. Darax, Eryxium, what have you got?
Eryxium will start off running in his heavy armor again and go 5, 10, 15,
No, that feeling.
I'm coming!
25, 30. Braytak is facing
Your best friend.
Freddy the Friendly Frog, is he?
He sure is.
So would Eryxium have advantage or flanking?
He would, yeah. So I'm not sure why I'm being tagged here by It's a Map, and maybe I've missed something in the combat or something like that.
No, just your epic
No.
running
Yeah, I
man
think there's
drop.
probably supposed to be an emoji there or something.
Oh, okay, sorry. Cool. Cool. Sorry for interrupting. Go.
Let's try
Yes,
Severus
you
Spine.
do have him flanked.
Let's swing. Where's the magical numbers?
That's a 19 plus 4 is 23.
19. 19 is a crit.
Oh, for fuck's sake, really?
Hexblade curse, baby.
Fucking hell. Nice.
So-
Okay, what happens here, man? What happens?
As he's facing his back, the sword ignites in radiant dragonfire.
Get it in check, guys.
Roll an additional. So 32 again. So that's 46 points of damage to his spinal column.
My God. Okay, yeah, and it's the longsword, is it?
Yeah, longsword. Yeah.
Yeah, the blade just sweeps down with the fury of the platinum dragon, and you can just see catastrophic damage to this thing's back now as it opens up, and you just see the flesh split apart and the bones begin. These hairline fractures begin to appear all the way down these bones on its spine. And it's like spins around. It is fucking pissed, and you better believe it's going to use its fucking most powerful attack in the next round, unless you finish this motherfucker off. But that hurt. Fucking hell. Great roll.
Not
Not
bad.
Scales, it's up to you guys.
Anything else for your round?
Did you roll your D100?
Oh yeah,
The
D100.
D100, correct.
Thank you, Brian.
Ooh, 98.
Ooh.
If that is what I think it is.
You
That's
strike
tasty.
with debilitating force. Roll an additional set of damage dice above and beyond your critical roll, and the target suffers a permanent injury chosen by the DM. The permanent injury can be healed with extended rest or a length of the limbs and scar. Okay, cool. So roll your extra set of damage dice.
An additional.
Cut a zero off for me, please.
Another 8.
Another 8.
Do you not need to roll another 8? Because if you...
I did
think
7 instead of 6. For the you're talking about the D8 for the crit?
the 8 for the crit, it was a 6 plus whatever, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then I
Yeah.
added there's 78 as opposed to 68 in the smite damage to
Okay,
accompany
cool. Yeah, good.
that. I probably should have asked this earlier on. Braytak count as undead or a monster?
Undead.
Oh, then he gets an additional 2d8
Okay.
for being undead or fiend.
Do you want to? Do you want to wrap it in there? Yeah. So that's what. So what am I minusing here?
15. So that was 46 and the 50, 61 points of damage.
No. Since I've subtracted the original, so I was gonna.
Oh, 15 since the
Another 15. Okay, cool. Ooh, okay, lads. Okay. Now, here's a deal I'm willing to make just for the shit of it. For the permanent injury, it doesn't really. I can say like I can have his movement, or I can say that his perfect pitch is no longer perfect, or whatever it is, or you can roll a 1d20 and on a 19 or a 20, his shape of death effect is no longer usable.
Take the deal.
Get the D20.
Yeah.
Okay, 19 or 20, he can no longer use shape of death.
Who's rolling that? Me or you?
You.
Or me? Come on, dice. Where's Mark's macro?
Oh, so close.
That's so close.
Okay, cool. Mr. Overger, let them die. Oh, it's a map. It's like my epic Arnie quote. Yeah, I'll blink on the ground. I'll blink your ass, then you win the ground. Okay, that's it for Erexium. What a round, Erexium. Jaden, you're up.
Can I give him my inspiration so that he can try it again?
I'm afraid we can't set that precedent, because if we
That's
start
fair.
swapping inspirations, then it'll happen throughout the rest of the campaign. And in fact, I have already said no to that. Sorry, just
Yeah, well, with the
set
occasions.
the dog up here with her little perch, because she's annoying the shit out of me. Sit, lie down. Now you're part of the action. Good girl. Sit. Lie down.
Alright, well, what about if we use my own inspiration?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can sure as hell do that.
Thanks,
Lie down.
Kate, from about 5 weeks ago.
So close
Oh, look at
again.
that 20.
That
Look at
was
that
right
20.
beside
Oh my god. Okay, cool. Lie down. Lie down, Fizz. Good girl. Okay, cool. Moving on. It's Jaden. What have we got?
Yeah, so Erexium has already stolen my advantage, so from flanking, so no point in looking for it, but I'm still going to move there, just to be close.
Yeah.
And
Friend.
New best friend.
new business. And yeah, he's just going to unload as much as possible.
Yeah, wait. Oh my
Oh,
god.
they were so close.
13.
13 to hit is a miss, I'm afraid. His AC is 19.
Yeah. Extra attack. 21
21 is a hit.
for 7 slashing.
Where is he? There he is. 7 slash.
Uh,
Do it, yeah. Nice, yeah.
Plus 1 for the hex.
Plus 1 for the hex. Don't forget
Yep.
that hex.
Don't forget that hex. And
Okay,
then polearm butt. Go on. 24 for 12, including the hex.
12 points of damage. Okay, 3 fucking solid attacks. Slash, poke. As this thing now just drops to one knee again. It stands up. It's going to use its... Sorry, is that it for you?
Yeah, that's action, extra attack, and
yeah.
bonus.
Going to use a legendary action I haven't used for quite some time because I forgot he had them. So here comes a claw. Straight Essie, who looks the worst here. I'm going to do a claw to Rixium because he's fucking
Break your
pissed
goddamn
at
spine!
you. Break your goddamn spine! Here we go. Oh, sorry, I just clicked claws. I actually need to click the claw attack, which is there. Ram it into your stomach. Okay, 22 to hit.
Yeah.
16 slashing, and I need a DC 16 con save or take an additional 2d4 points of damage. But from all that damage you do, it just spins around with an angry howl. And you're gonna take another 2d4 points of fucking poison damage. Here we go. That's, what is it? 4 points. Oh my god, you're down to 1 hit point. As it just,
Sorry, no, keep going.
Yeah, as it just swings around, and it almost rips your throat completely out. You just feel these massive tears here, and by whatever grace of God, the Platinum Dragon, it just did not sever the most important arteries, but there is blood running. You now have a red bib down your chest. Sorry, Jaden.
No, I was just going to say Sentinel on that attack.
Oh, look at them, they're bonding.
Meat shield. 26 for 10 slashing damage.
Nice. Okay, yeah. You catch that, and just your blade just catches, just cuts across the back of the neck, and you can now see just more exposed bone, and these fractures seem to be traveling all the way up towards the base of the skull.
Worth it.
Worth it. The bloated ghoul is dead. We inch ever closer towards Braytak's turn. Scales, what have you got?
Okay, so out of character, this is really stupid, but this is what Scales wants to do, so Scales is going to do what Scales wants to do, and I'm really sorry, everybody, if this ends up getting us all killed.
No scales of scales.
Do it.
Come on.
So Scales, when he's raging, is super calm and hyper-focused and very on point, and very... so, ever since Braytek hurled friend at Lamud, or Toad Lamud, or whatever Lamud was at the time, because it's been a while, it hit Scales, and you can decide, Dave, if this is going to make Scales drop his rage, because Scales is going to step up to plant Braytek and reach out and touch him and say, "Friend Braytek?"
That's the power of love.
That's pretty much Scales' turn, because I'm not sure if his rage is going to drop with that, but that's since he heard him say it. That's
no. I think unless you take damage until what is it?
End of the next turn.
If I take damage before before it comes around to me again, if I take damage, I'm still okay. That's what Scales is doing.
Fucking hell.
Braytak's heart grew 3 sizes that day
And exploded.
Braytak realized
They were friends all along.
the true treasure was the friends he massacred along the way.
Rob in there,
okay.
come on.
For the fucking shit of it, roll me a persuasion check. I'm gonna need something like a nat 20 here for anything to happen.
Okay, so persuasion.
Because I'm not gonna ignore the rule of cool. Okay, 14.
I'm going to use my inspiration to reroll that. If that's
Okay.
I might as well throw everything at this ridiculously bad decision. Oh, come on.
Oh, look at that 20 on the other side. Yeah, looks at you in the head, cocks. And then you can just see, for a second, there was a glimpse of who he was. And then the torment and the pain and the trauma just overwhelms him like a tsunami, and it's gone, and just the black pits for eyes are back again. He is going to use his thing again.
Gulp.
So who have we got? We've got everyone here except for. Where's Derek? Oh, Derek's right there. Okay, here we go, guys. Oh, no, hold on. I have to recharge this, don't I? Yes, I do. Okay, so let's roll D6. Because I rolled to recharge the Faithful. I didn't roll to recharge this. A D6, this will recharge. And a 6, this will recharge.
Oh, so close.
Praise gods, thank you.
Okay, so he can't use his TPK attack, so he's going to go. He's going to turn all his attention on skills. Yeah, that was too close to the bone. He's going to turn all his attention on you. As he, let's just see if there's anything else I can do. Shape of Death, I can't do. That's a recharge. Legendary action, I'll do that in a minute if he's still alive. Okay, cool. Here we go. Claw, bite. Claw, bite. 14, 25, 11.
25 hits.
Okay, here comes the bite. 8 for fuck off. 8 slashing damage with that. I need a DC 16 con save or take 2d4 poison damage.
So that was 8 down to 4 for the damage. Let me put that in.
And you may you've
I got 15. I do have a bless, so I will add my bless.
That's an auto save.
Okay, yes.
You only need a 1.
I will use my
bless. Yeah, cool.
Yes.
No worries. So Christian, you can knock those off if you're there. And Jaden has lost his as well. Okay, yeah. So he just claw. Second one hits and just cuts that same wound deeper in the neck, and the bite just crunch, just ineffectual against your scales, and yeah, you manage to save. Fuck. Okay, Ren, you're up.
This is a Hail Mary, but fuck it, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna move my 25 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna use my action to try to take the shackles and pink around his ankles. Ryan's gonna like slide last and just go. See if he can.
Okay, it's gonna need a contested grapple check then.
Yeah.
So athletics versus you're gonna throw athletics here.
Yeah.
So he's oh shit, that's a 14. Are you going to 2 plus 12? For fuck's sake.
Athletics, come on.
Oh, here.
Oh, fuck yes.
Okay, lie down. This is what D&D is. This is what you came up to this. Okay, yeah, you clinked him round his ankles.
Yeah, here's hoping the magic kicks in or something.
Okay. Yeah, as they clink round the ankles.
And Reynolds be like, sorry, old friend, and then twist them to try to
see this green and black, these lines of arcane power to shoot up his legs. And as he tries to move towards you, he just can't. He's rooted in place and no longer has movement. We can still make attacks.
Yeah. That will be action movement, and I don't have anything for bonus action, so yeah, that's me.
Okay, I'm going to use the second legendary action. He has 2 per turn.
Yep.
And then he's going to make a claw attack against you.
Cool.
Ah, for fucking... Okay, it's okay.
Yeah. I did say I slide, so like if you want to take
What? No, it's
I did say I
not
slide
at
down.
all.
Grand,
Yeah,
not
you're
like
grand,
yeah.
I mean, if you want me to kill you, I will. But
I'm not asking you, I'm just saying.
Here's a D100 for you.
Chicken.
91 on a D100. I
This
think
is gonna be
the dice
bad.
gods have made their mind up about Braytak. You lose your footing and fall. I mean, he can't fall because he's fucking lodged into place.
I mean,
So,
technically,
yeah.
have you seen those videos where the guy sticks the other guy's flops to the ground by the swimming pool?
No.
When you imagine trying to slip into shoes that are glued to the ground and then trying to walk at the same time.
Yeah.
You just go. Your ankles just go.
Okay, that's all we can do, Lamud.
They count as fallen prone.
I mean, he's restrained, so I've got advantage on the attack.
I think you
I don't-
skipped me.
Oh, sorry, did I? I'm so sorry, man.
Oh, sorry, yeah, it's Mazelis.
Sorry. Sorry, yes, I did. Sorry, I must have clicked twice. Sorry about that, man.
No worries. So I'm just gonna go up behind my brother and slap him on the back of the head, and as I do, he gets 19 points of HP.
Yeah, you can
As I
see
do a
he's
second level
like
kill
currently in the fucking Mortal Kombat finish him pose, like.
Well, I'll finish him if he goes down.
Okay,
Wait,
cool.
what?
So, yeah. Right. So what are you casting? You're casting
The second level cure wounds, but
Second
because
level
of
cure
the
wounds.
thing I've got open, the beacon at the moment, it gives
Yeah.
him max HP, so it's
19 hit points. You feel the silvery righteous energy of the platinum dragon just course through your body, knitting up wounds, and you're back, ready to dispense the justice of your lord. Anything else, Mazzello?
That's me.
He's used up his 2 legendary actions, I believe. So, Lamud, you're up. I don't know
Alright.
if you know that he's currently held, but
Probably not.
no. I would argue that you don't.
Does he
So
get-
yeah,
Sorry, does he get 2 per his turn?
Yes.
Well, technically, this is after his turn, so he's only done 1.
No, he did 2. I thought I did 1
The
against.
one you did before was before his other turn.
Oh, lovely. Okay, cool. Thank you very much.
Just to be fair to everyone.
No, I appreciate that. Cool. So let's just see. What can I do? What can I do? I think he's going to take a swing. He's going to take a swing at Ren for that.
Yeah, I'll take it.
He's not happy. Yeah, you will. Let me just go for this. Why is this doing this? Fuck off. Okay, cool. He's going to take another. He's going to take a. No, he can only do a claw as a thing. Ah, lads, what is going on?
Roll that D100.
Another natural one.
That talk about Mazzelli was cleared.
You're
or no,
you're welcome, lads. You're welcome.
Fuck you, Ryan.
Perhaps the gods will forgive me.
96.
Oh, he falls even more prone.
Digging his own grave.
You fall head first, you fall prone. Yeah, he can't fall prone because he's rooted to the spot, so that doesn't really do anything. Okay, but you all have advantage on him anyway. Lamud, that's it for you, is it?
No, that was.
Oh, sorry, you didn't go. Sorry. I moved
problem.
on, so yeah, you're up.
So firstly, bonus action to use Aura Vitality on Mazzellos, so he gets 12 back
Nice.
because
okay.
of Beacon of Hope.
Nice.
And then full action, I will bite attack.
Okay.
Let's see, what do I get?
20 is going to hit for
20
what?
24 to hit because of advantage for 12
nice,
points, piercing for poison if he is.
No, he'll take all
affected
12
by
of
it.
that, though. You'll take all 12 of that as you crunch down and take off a huge part of his shoulder. There's now a massive... But it seems the arm is still held together to the torso in this sort of tenuous, necrotic wisp, smoke-like limbs and tendons.
If that is the case, then I will grapple him by that arm and restrain him even further.
Okay, he is in a bad way. Anything else you'd like to do?
That is my turn.
Okay, Derek.
Okay,
There you
so Derek is just gonna turn to Uryxium and just cast Healing Word as a bonus action on 2nd level.
You don't have to roll. It's automatically max.
Already max, so he's gonna get.
Did I miss rolling for Corrupt the Faithful? Can I re-roll that, or was that?
You did. I don't think I rolled it on your
You
most
could have
recent
done
turn.
it on my turn
Yeah.
as
Oh,
well. Yeah.
I'm gonna do that as soon as I gave you guys a little bit of. It doesn't recharge. Okay, go.
Okay, so that's gonna be okay. I'm casting it on 2nd level, so. Why?
8 plus 5, is it?
8
8
plus
plus
4,
yeah.
so it's 12. 12 HP.
Okay, nice. That's your bonus action.
Yes, and then action, because Braytak is now grappled. Is he?
Yeah, he's grappled and restrained.
So he's gonna take a swing again with his hammer with a different target. With 21 to hit.
This is against Braytak.
Yes.
Roll to hit.
Yes, 21.
Sorry, roll the damage. Sorry.
With 8 bludgeoning damage.
8 bludgeoning damage. You hear the sickening crunch, and the body just begins to go weak and limp. He's still hanging in there, but he's not in a good way.
Alright, that's all I can do.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. What have we got?
Come on. Steven,
Wait.
I've set it up for you so nicely.
With the his neck reforming, Uryxium will look Braytak directly and say, "I'm too hot to handle and too cold to hold," and he'll swing at him.
Oh my god.
Oh,
is that not one?
19.
Oh no, it's not. It's a 19 to hit, which is his AC. His AC is 19.
So
That is a
that's-
hit.
You can see why Eryxium never became a bard, can't you?
Yeah, well, I mean, I would love to see Bard Erection. Maybe you can multi-class.
That was
at some point.
classic fucking Randy Savage. Like,
Yeah,
that wasn't an original creation. How bad is he swinging?
Sorry, how much damage did you do?
At the moment, 9, but like, is he wavering or how's he looking? Like, is he?
Erexium, how do you finish this poor tormented soul? He had 9 hit points left.
Perfection.
Gotta do it
What
anyways.
I think as he says it, the longsword comes down and just goes in the right clavicle and just continues straight down till he meets hip bone.
And as you do, you see half of the body that's still held by Toad Lamud just slop out of his mouth and just land on the ground. And Toad Lamud still contains the other one. The last thing you hear is "Friend"
I don't know you.
as he hits the ground.
You for that extra bit of emotional damage for Scales.
Yep.
I'll take another D4 psychic damage from that, yeah.
Okay.
Are we
With
out of
that-
combat?
You are out of combat.
Right, there's 86 healing for Scales, just getting all of that out of the way quick.
That's maxed, isn't it? Because of Beacon of Hope.
Oh, but because of Beacon of Hope, yeah.
Ghostbuster 994 says if it's up to us, we got
So
the
6 8 is
control.
so 48 basically. Is it?
So you would get it's 30 plus another 24. You get 54 healing back.
Lads, I think it's safe to say that
Maxing
everyone's
me
up
out.
to max healing at this point because of Beacon and Hope and all the rest of it, which
Yeah.
is Miss Joburger says disappointed.
And Jaden, you get 66 back. So that's you get 36 back. And Lamud is going to drop wild shape.
Okay. Lying before you in two halves is the undead form of your old friend Braytak.
Right.
The manacle still on his feet.
And Lamud is going to leave the manacles on for now.
And you can hear, in the slight breeze that passes through these subterranean caverns, you can hear the other chains hanging from the roof, just swinging.
I'm gonna take a
They're
step
the ones
back.
that would have bound him by the wrists. Actually, sorry, the chains, the manacles that Ren took off were the ones that would have gone around his wrist, but they would have also worked on his ankles as well. Sorry, Ryan, what were you saying?
No worries. I'm going to just take a couple of steps back there and just go down to one knee, grab my symbol, and just say, Bermot, this was our fault. Do not take away this child of the garden. Bring him back.
Interesting. Roll a religion check with disadvantage, given this is probably not the best place to do that, but I get the sentiment.
Religion. Disadvantage. Sorry. That's a 21 or a 21.
Okay.
Who are you and what have you done it right?
Yeah, I know, right? Yes, for a second you just anyone looking at the chains just see them. And if you've ever looked at a clock, sort of, if you've ever not meant to look at a clock and you've looked and gone, that second hand is fucking. It feels like it's not moving at all, and that's what happens with the chains. They just hang in thin air for just a couple of seconds too long, and then they keep swinging. And it's almost like everyone stopped as well. And you look around and you're like, I think he heard me.
And then I'll go over to Braytek and still holding my symbol, I'll just put my hand on Braytek. Hoping that was a hint from my god. Wow. I'll make sure he's kind of pushed together again.
Yeah, okay.
And hoping that.
Yeah, no. So that was what I was gonna say. Is sorry
Yeah.
to interrupt you, Ryan, but Lamud would have at that stage, after dropping wild shape, kind of as gruesome as it sounds, gathered, the severed body parts back together and just use druidcraft, not to try and heal it, but just keep everything together.
Oh, like vine stitches.
Yeah, okay.
No,
that's
not internally binding the stitches.
Yeah,
Literally
'cause-
just a wrap around to keep everything where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, and that's pretty easy to do. As you just see the two sort of this jagged, uneven cut And they just press it together, and it you know, for all intents and purposes, and for the intents of targeting a spell on something, or you know, in effect, it is now one being again, or one item or object.
Okay, so taking what just happened as a sign to me, as I said, I'm going to hold my holy symbol and put my hand onto Braytek, and I'm going to cast a first level Cure Wounds.
Okay, roll your dice. Let's see what happens.
6.
Bona.
Dix, what's going on in chat?
Bona.
It's a map says wrap around. And Chronosaurus says these wasn't a reach around. And Penny Dragon says not a reach around. Me and Fona, oh my god, you guys.
Oh, you guys are evil.
There's something wrong with
Have we
us.
got any moderators that can fucking kick the moderators here? Jesus.
I mean, technically, I can.
Yeah,
Mob the
okay,
mobs.
God. Fucking timeout Chris in there for 5 minutes.
Now I will say I'll add my. I know it's not an action to do, not a thing to do, but I'm going to use guidance on myself as an extra kind of boost.
Okay.
Just as a what's the word? Not yeah, like consecrate. I'm basically trying to rid him of his evilness with the help of the Baham.
Okay, cool. So roll your 1d4 there.
I did. It's for the guidance. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, just to see how potent it is.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you cast this this cure wound spell on the fetid remains of Braytek, of undead tormented Braytek, and nothing seems to happen. It's like casting cure wounds in a box. You get the feeling that whatever resided inside this creature was long since gone. So yeah, I mean, I think the only way any of us can find out what truly happened to Braytek is to die ourselves, and possibly maybe meet him in the afterlife or not.
So he heard me, but he didn't necessarily do as I asked, or that
Possibly.
not that I'm
Hard to
aware
know.
of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might change where he ended up though, as an undead.
I
Say,
mean, like
yes.
had Darak killed him, I think where he went might have
been worse.
been very, very different. But yeah.
Can I detach the ankle manacles as well here? Just
They're fused to the floor. They're
can't be removed.
part of a concrete block within this
Power
within the
circle.
circle of power. Yeah.
Okay. Gwen feeling like quite uncomfortable with the situation, considering he believes he's guilty himself, like he fully blames himself for what happened here. He's going to kind of avoid the gathering around Braytek, and he's going to detect magic and do a sweep of the chamber.
Detect magic, and one of the most obvious things that you see is the shattered mirror that, you know, because it was broken from the last time. And as you're poking around the manacles, you just see these like shattered pieces of mirror just
start to reconnect.
And they just, almost as if you've watched the shattering in reverse, and they just begin to fall just kind of reverse fall up. Hold on there now, everyone else. You're all
Yeah,
you're all right
I'm gonna, as I see this,
between
I'm gonna start backing away. I was like,
this is where I love Foundry and John.
You could just pause again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start backing up, but I'm not gonna
You
actually
just
leave
see the
square.
glass, and you see this kind of milky white liquid, almost as if you've touched a bowl of milk and the ripples just begin to. You don't see anything past it, but you do hear a very familiar voice. Well. Seems you enjoyed my little gift, did you, Ren? So you're still alive.
You won't be for long.
I'll have to utilize some of my more potent assets next time. No quips.
As I said, you won't be alive for long.
Oh, I have the might of King Gregor behind me, my friend. I have the armies of the West behind me, and I have far more resources than you could ever muster.
Yeah, but I'm not going to stop me from turning you to fucking ashes, pal.
Ashes to ashes. Dust
And then
to
Ren's just
dust.
going to cast his spell that he uses to telekinetically things, and he's going to slam a rock into the mirror.
It hits the mirror, but it doesn't
Oh,
shatter.
damn it. I was trying to be cool. Never mind.
Christian says, Dave, can you roll a dex check for him every morning to see if he has a fatal accident while making his breakfast? Unfortunately, he's not toast. Yeah, and Ren, as you look at the mirror, you can see just these two eyes and the beginnings of a face begin to appear, and it looks like Valder.
Does it look like he's stepping out of the mirror, or he's just showing
It's
up in the
just
mirror?
like his face is beginning to appear now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn my back and walk off from him. I don't care. This guy's
Okay.
as far as Ren's considered, this guy's a coward. He ran away.
And now booming around this cavern, you can all hear. Well, what now for the saviors of Somerton?
Lamud is going to completely ignore Velda. He's basically making burial shrouds right now.
Okay. Anyone else like to engage with Valder, or are you gonna just completely blank him?
So Scales has just gone over and sat down against the wall because he's quite sad at the moment. So he listens, he hears, and he just doesn't respond.
Okay, so the mirror began to just kind of clouds over, and Valder just stops the communication. Then.
So is he still in the mirror? He's just not talking.
Well, it looks like the line of, unless you want to do something, the line of communication is going to cease.
Because he's feeling pretty pissed off about this, to be honest. Like this is fucking pissed him off because this goes against everything he stands for.
Yeah.
So he's gonna walk up to the mirror while Braytek's there.
Yeah.
And he's gonna start pissing on it.
And you hear this. What a statement, my friend. Is it cold in the cave?
Well, if you think that's what it's like when it's cold, you should imagine when it's bigger.
Oh. How very droll.
Yeah, it's just like you. And once I've done that, I'll just throw the mirror on the floor, like face down.
Isn't that a massive slab of
Give me a perception check as you do that to see if you hear the last few words that he was going to.
18.
You hear, give my regards to your parents. Smush. And that's where we'll take our break. So thank you very much for sticking with us. We will see you soon. Back in probably about 5 or 7 minutes. Love you all.
Cheers, everyone.
Okay, welcome back to part 2 of the Sopherone Saga, episode 36, followed part 2, where our our brave heroes have defeated the corrupted and tormented form of their old friend Braytak, who was turned into this creature as a direct response to the party double crossing him in a deal that they'd made in good faith. So lying before you is the haggard and corrupted and bloated remnants of what used to be a very energetic and vivacious dwarven druid who loved to nothing more than to stare at the stars and run through the forest in wild shape with his new friend Lamud. Now his form lies ruined on the ground beneath your feet. What would you like to do?
I mean, we can't leave him here.
I mean, Lamud is, I'm assuming by now I would have been able to complete what I was doing, wrapping him up properly.
Yep.
Yeah, Lamud is just basically picking him up, carrying over the threshold style, and Lamud is walking out with him.
Okay. Easy enough to do.
Can I tell that Scales is looking kind of sickly?
Let me just drop in Darkhill Fever there for you. Copy. Drop it in. There we go. So this is what it does. Spread mainly through bite wounds, this rare disease makes itself known within 24 hours, so no. By swiftly debilitating the infected, the creature so afflicted must make a DC 17 con saving throw after every long rest. Failure costs the victim 1d6 constitution damage and 1d4 dexterity damage. Victim recovers from disease by making 2 successful saving throws on 2 consecutive days, but the accumulating constitution damage makes this less likely with each passing day. Greater restoration cures the disease. Cure disease allows the victim to make the daily constitution save check with advantage. Once the disease is cured, the victim recovers 2 dexterity points per day naturally, but only magic can restore the lost constitution. Particularly nasty. Primarily spread among humanoids, the disease can affect ogres. Therefore, other giants may be susceptible. I would say, given your profession, roll me religion or medicine. What would you prefer?
This feels more like a medicine.
Yeah, roll medicine.
18.
Yeah, you're aware of the possibilities and the consequences of this thing. And while it may not be evident right now that Scales has contracted this, it's certainly a possibility.
And how far away from Artax do I know?
You guys are about... Let me pull up the map. Let's pull up our handouts. Where's our handouts? There we are. So pull up the Kingdom of Sopherone and show the players.
I wish you could zoom in on this.
You click on it.
I think I can.
I do, but I don't think you can zoom in again, can you?
No, but
I'm just getting a wheel of death here at the moment. There we go. Can everyone see that?
Yep.
Okay, so from Templetown to Artax, you're looking at one of those squares is a day. So you're 1, 2, 3, 4, probably about a week's travel, maybe more to Artax.
Okay.
So, I mean, you can slap Scales with a cure disease right now if you want.
But what if I had it?
Okay.
That's a much higher one, I think.
Scales doesn't know he's infected, right?
No, cure disease is a 3rd level spell, I think.
Probably have access to it tomorrow, I'd say.
Also, you have a paladin.
It's possibility that I should have it, but you know what roll 20 sheets are like for spells.
Yeah,
Let's see what
I
happens in the morning.
almost took a day off work and just and dragged in every single cleric spell onto a Shadar sheet. So feel free to pull up Cure Disease in the eye in the compendium and drag it
not
onto
in
your
there.
character sheet. That should be. Hold on.
What's up?
There's detect poison and disease.
Oh, yeah, no cure disease. I think lay on hands works for the same thing, though, doesn't it?
No, because see, I have
Right.
lesser restoration, which gets rid of diseases, but this one specifically says it doesn't. So,
Ooh, does it?
where it says only greater restoration.
Cures a disease, but I will say that lesser restoration is the same as a cure disease spell.
Okay, well in that case,
Obviously, this this is from a previous edition, I think. Terrible
right.
Fever.
Okay, well in that case, yeah, then I'll go up and just I won't even tell Scales. It would just be a case of Scales. You got hit quite hard there. Let me know if you're feeling anything after this. Okay, I'm just gonna heal you a little bit, and I'll actually put a lesser restoration onto Scales.
Okay, cool. You cast Lesser Restoration.
Yeah.
That is verbal and somatics. You can hear a few holy words, and he traces a few sigils in the air, and yeah. You'll get advantage in your first con save.
So yeah.
But you do feel this energy kind of wash over you, and it was almost like the sadness that you had became physical, and you felt your body begin to sort of weigh down with this. So what do you guys like to do? Want to head out, or do you want to?
Definitely want to get the fuck out of here.
All right. So let me group you up and drag. I'm going to group you up over here and drag you out. Anybody want to do anything on the way out, or are we happy just to make it back to this?
Just trudge out
If Ren
dejectedly.
can
Of
jog
course, I
up,
feel
and,
so bad for Scales.
I know Lamud kind of left ahead of everyone, so can Ren kind of jog up and try to catch up with him briefly?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
He's just gonna very plainly, I suppose, saying, like, well, I think, where do you think we should bring him and leave him to rest? There's just two options, and I think one is probably not a good idea after the stuff with Gorwin.
Lamud is going to continue staring directly in front of him and just say, "You do not get to speak to me right now."
Understood. And he walks off.
Did the body language change? The mud.
Normally where Lamud, I mean, he's a fairly, open person. He's currently now, his shoulders are slumped forward. He's looking down a bit. And he's just, it looks like he's carrying, besides the fact that he's carrying Braytek, it looks like he's carrying a weight.
Okay.
And, the moment he gets out here, he's probably gonna move out towards the side here.
All right.
And he's going to lay down Braytek's body, probably under this tree here, and Lamud is going to use his last wild shape for the day. And he is going to wild shape into a bear again. And he's going to begin to start digging a hole. Not under the tree, more here open to the side so that it's open to the sky. I don't know how long it's going to take him.
It's not going to take too long. Lamont, as you do that, the moment before, the moment that you consider wild shaping, and you consider what beast are you going to change into, you hear in the back of your mind, you feel the cloak become tighter around your shoulders. And you hear in the back of your mind, yes, this is the way.
Hearing that, or feeling that.
Now you have you've been successful in your saving throws thus far, so just you still have power here.
Yeah. So I mean, hearing that or like I say, feeling that, even though Lamud knows he probably agrees with it, he knows now more than ever it is important to control himself. So he's going to push through with his plan, and he's going to begin wild shaping in order to start digging that hole.
Yeah, and as you wild shape into the bear, you feel this almost as if the change happens quicker. And it's more natural. Almost as if you're changing back to the shape that you should have been in.
Shedding the form rather than taking the form.
Exactly. Feels good.
Yeah, just gonna continue to dig until I feel it's deep enough, and then just kind of, nuzzle the body into the hole.
Yeah, so and it's a deep hole. It's ragged. Shadar would not approve, but it is. Yeah, it's deep, and it's just you kind of nudge with your snout this wrapped and bound form of Braytac. It lands down with a dull thud, and you just begin to, I assume, fill in the hole.
Yeah, I mean, and by the time the hole's filled in, gonna drop wild shape again. Yeah. And standing there looking down at what's been done now, Lamud's eye is going to catch the back of his shield where he's got the I believe you said it was a moon pendant.
Yeah,
that was part of
he carried like many kind of silly looking
charms and
tacky little pieces of jewelry and stuff like that. So,
and Lamud is gonna consider removing it from the shield and leaving it here, but something tells him to not necessarily let go of that memory, rather keep it close, keep it within eyesight. And instead of removing it from the shield, he's going to make sure that the knot that he tied in the leather strap is tight, and he's just going to stand there basically.
You get a sense of intense dissatisfaction, an intense discomfort as your action sort of reinforces your need for these material trappings, and you're tying the bond tighter when you should be cutting it free, and you're tying it to this thing you carry, whereas you get this thing in the back of your mind is like, you don't need these things. You have your own shield. Your armor is your shield. Learn.
Yeah, I mean, it's that old techie saying, there's two wolves inside fighting, and
absolutely there are, yeah, and it's coming to a head soon.
Lamud is not. He knows, Braytac was of this natural world. Braytac would want him to to keep something of it. But on the other side, he's fighting with himself now that this thing isn't natural. It is a man-made thing. He doesn't need it. But at this stage, still, he's got enough of that wherewithal to hang on to it, to keep it.
You're not supposed to do anything after that happens.
No.
Gales is just standing sort
Yeah.
of back from the mud, watching and
Right down.
silently watching.
Okay.
Not helping, not hindering, just silently observing.
Is it daytime or evening time? Moment?
You're moving up on early evening now.
Stars aren't out, are they, or at all invisible through the? They're still kind of bright.
There's the drizzle is sort of it's subsided now, and it's a very kind of a rare early evening, kind of purple majestic twilight in the sky. You can see as you stare maybe for 10 or 15 minutes, the color begins to just creep across the sky. As purple gives way to grey and black, and the stars begin to light up one by one, almost as if these creatures have opened their eyes. Waking up.
If that's happening, Rain is going to be like, he has a rock in his hand, and he's just going to be like using his finger to like transmute specific points on the rock into a constellation that he sees.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly if you allow one of the ones that he saw, Braytech use, if he can remember those. If not, just something that's up there.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's no need to roll it. I get the sentiment, and it's
and he's going to wait for Lamud to, because obviously they're speaking there to finish what he's doing, and then he'll wait until they're leaving. But as they're leaving, he's going to go settle down at the base of the tree. It's kind of an informal headstone, I guess.
okay.
So,
So, you see this?
Yeah, he's not hiding it by any means. He's just, kind of being respectful and keeping his distance.
Yeah, I mean, if Lamud sees it, he's just going to look down at it. He's not going to react to it. He's not doing anything about it. But as he moves past Scales, Lamud is just going to place his hand on Scales' shoulder, just give him, like a half-hearted smile. That kind of smile that you would give someone at a funeral.
You'll get a clasp of the shoulder and a quick squeeze and then a let go.
And then Lamud is just gonna walk past. He's more, he's not walking with purpose. He's more, I would almost like to say, just floating in a random direction. He, like a toddler would do when they're not sure where they need to go.
Yeah, just feels right to move.
Yeah.
Okay.
He feels he needs to keep moving forward. There's the moment he starts standing still, he gets that sense of dread.
Okay.
Are we staying the night in down, or are we heading straight for Artex? Hey, look at the others. He's not speaking to the mud because he's available. The mud's just not in the place to dog.
Artex is too far away from here.
We've been going a long time. We probably need to rest.
Yeah. I can definitely second that. But I don't know.
Hey.
Are we safe to rest in this town?
Are we safe to
could
rest
buy-
anywhere?
I could buy donuts.
I mean, you would imagine, given your history and experience with this town, that you'd probably have half an hour, maybe 45 minutes, or maybe possibly an hour before Grundletooth's bakery closes, and then you could probably make your way to the Shadow's Rest if you wished.
And actually, before we leave, Rand's going to take those, was it adamantine chains?
It was that was over in the Templetown thing, not here.
Yeah.
I
that's
had taken them and kept them in the bag of holding.
Okay.
You want to take them out? And you said there's a padlock on this door?
Yep.
Yeah, just clink.
Okay, good to know.
Lock this place up. This place is evil.
Cool. Sorry, can I just also say that Mazzello, take a point of inspiration for what went on down there? I meant to say it earlier, but I got distracted.
Thank you.
They definitely agree with that one.
So Ryan will head
Okay, so
towards
where
the
are we going
Shadowverse.
next?
Donut shop.
Donut shop? Okay, cool.
It's been a sad day. Nothing is better than donuts to perk you back up.
Yeah, well, I mean, your friend not dying might be better than that, but okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
That would have been better, but
Yeah,
you know.
You, Dave.
You know-
Low.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I have to
Is
do.
he
At least
just
he
a
rests in
general?
pieces.
Oh. Is he just a general patisserie or is it just donuts?
Oh no!
No, he makes
it's a
bread and
bakery,
biscuit.
Yeah.
Biscuits and bakery
I'll
stuff,
move
yeah.
you over
It's,
to the town. Give me 1 second. Templetown.
Brundletooth and Kronk, the
Let me
legends
get
themselves.
rid of these character sheets. Sorry. Okay, moving you over to Templetown, and I'll move the thing. Bop. Okay.
Did we actually collect any money on this adventure so far?
Not
I
really.
have like
no.
a
No,
grand.
hold on 1 second. Now let me just do this.
Gold and stuff
Don't
in
move!
my
Don't move anyone! Don't
inventory.
move anyone! Let me just try. Oh yes, is that little imp I see there?
I mean,
If it is the
If-
imp, Ryan
if-
is blasting it.
if
Don't hear
Scales,
it. Give me 1 second. Now, what is it?
if Scales needs money, Blamud can.
No, that's
Give
Gribble.
you
Sorry,
some.
Jesus. Thank
I
God.
know. Scales
Okay,
has
cool,
a pile
cool.
of money.
So I'm gonna pop you
Gribble,
back
Bren is
to.
blasting
Yeah,
it.
it's good. I'm gonna pop you back to. Where's the bakery? Where's the bakery, guys?
Bakery.
Bottom right.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Okay, cool. Pop you back out here. Here we go. So ready, paste. Cool. So yeah, so the buzz in the town is still there, yeah, and there's people walking around, and you can see the guards kind of. One of them walks up to Ren. And he's like, "All right, okay, slow down.
Hmm?
You all right there? You look like you've taken a few knocks there. Did you fall over, or did you what happened?"
Just encounter with an animal outside town.
Make a deception check.
Yep. Ryan's not particularly trying very hard with this lie either, but yeah,
Let me say that now.
10.
Oh, that's a 10. He kind of looks around and he sees there's no one around. And he goes, "That warrants further investigation, I think. Or you could maybe help me with some contributions toward the stationery that I will need to make this administrative nightmare go away."
The guard's gonna hear in his head, "This is your conscience speaking. Don't do this. This is a bad idea."
Today.
Isn't that going to be in Rain's voice?
I was just about to say that.
It is.
So he takes a step back and he goes, "Price just doubled, Sonny Jim. Oh,
This is a shakedown.
2 silver."
Fuck it, here. And Ren will actually just flick him a gold. He's not bothered arguing.
He just catches the gold. He's like, "All right. Thank you. Now,
Don't spend it all in one place.
make sure and behave yourself tonight."
I always behave myself in this town. I've never done anything wrong here ever.
What happened to you here?
I got mugged.
You got jugged, more like. All right, then anyway. See you later.
So
Where's everyone going? So you're going to the baker's. Okay, so you can still smell this wonderful smell of baking bread, the sweet smell of pastries and donuts and things like that. And inside you can hear the sound of something huge moving around and the big massive things being shifted and whatever. And would you stop the fuck, lad? It goes over there. What's wrong with you, Kronk? Come on. And you hear, "Oh, tired." And the hatch opens again, and you can see Grundletooth Cogworth stick his little gnomish head out, long beard, off-broken nose, bushy eyebrows, pure white hair, wispy kind of Bill Bailey haircut, and he's wearing his apron. He's like, "Well, this isn't yourselves, Scales. How are you, lad? What's the crack?
You're back.
You're back. Where'd you go?
Just for a little while. Just for a little while. But we made it back.
From where? Where'd you go?
Well, we went a lot of places.
Right. Where'd you come back here?
Because I wanted to buy donuts.
Well, just a fucking great idea. Why wouldn't you? That's the best idea. The best reason in the world. Come back to buy the fucking donuts from myself.
From you, they're the best donuts.
They aren't they? Now, are you talking about special ones? Or are you talking about the regular donuts?
Well, both. They're both excellent. The special donut was very excellent.
Well, I tell you, do you know what? Crunk is an awful soft spot for you. And he's after baking 2 of them. For you. And then you hear...
Wrong!
And just... You can see this big, massive, meaty hand just sweep Grundle to the side. And it's... Ah, fuck! And he just hits the deck with a clump. And you see this big, massive ogre head just... Scales! And he's it's malformed. He's got scars all over his face. One ear bigger than the other. The nose is like it looks like someone took a bite or something took a bite out of it. But you can see this beaming expression of happiness. Scales!
And Scales kind of like reaches but doesn't hug, and then he moves like he bounces up to like bash his forehead against Krunk's.
And he reaches out and just kind of through the hatch kind of grabs you, and you can feel your back kind of like crunch a little bit as he pulls you towards through the hatch, and the rest of you doesn't fit. And then he's like he hears you going and he just sorry, I made donut.
Oh no.
And he goes back and he comes. You can see him kind of just pushing like things off the stove and stuff like that. Like all this shit's in his way because he needs to go and get the thing. And you can hear Grundle just, "What you fucking watch out for the pot? Fuck's sake!" And he comes back, and for such a massive, clumsy, oversized, absolute angel, he comes back daintily holding this box that it's been wrapped in this black ribbon, and fuck only knows who tied it, but it's the most beautiful presentation you've ever seen. Maybe lost on you, maybe not, but I mean, it does look lovely. I'm not sure whether you've considered its origins or its how it's been how something so delicate has been possibly created by something so huge. And it's Scales donuts.
Ew, Krunk, thank you. So good. These donuts are so good. And Scales will happily take his donuts.
You'll take 2 of the healing donuts. I do believe you've stats from there.
Donuts. I do.
Yep. You can use them whenever you want, whenever you wish. And he does Grundle to like, fuck's sake! And he kind of climbs up he climbs up Krunk's his right thigh and just up the trunk of his torso and just lands himself on top of this hat, and he goes, "What the fuck, lads? Anyway, you're paying for the other box, right? 5 silver.
5 silver. And can I get normal donuts for all my friends? We've had a bad
box,
day.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 5 silver for the box of normal donuts.
Oh, okay.
Krunk's going to give you something for free. I'm not arguing with that lad.
Oh, okay. And Scales is going to get his pouch out, and then he's going to be like, two of his fingers with his little claws are in the bag, trying to like figure out what he needs to pull out, and eventually he'll get the silver out and plop them on the counter.
Okay. Ding, 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 ding. And he said, "That'll do now. That'll do. We've got to pay for fuel to keep the fucking fire going. all the rest of it. You know what I mean? So, look, we're closing up soon. We're heading out in the Lash. Don't know if you want to go to Lash. What's the story with the rest of the lads there? Are they all right? Or...
Yeah.
Hello, my name's Mazelu.
Hello, Mazzello. Who the fuck are you?
They're with
These
us.
are my new friends.
Not any friend of Scales. It's a friend of mine.
This is Mazzello's, and that's Erixium, and that's Derek. I don't think we
Erixium
met
is a
them
good name
before.
for a cookie, actually. I might. Can I? Would you license your name to me?
Yeah.
Right. I tell you what. I'll sell them by the box. Call them the Erixiums. I'll come up with a better name than that, but it'll be a derivative of it. And
Oreos?
I'll probably charge
Erixios?
2 silver for the box. You're not even there. I'll charge
Oh, no, this is me, Harry, shooting
box.
shit. Yeah.
I might suggest that you add a little bit of spice to each of the cookies because, yeah.
Like a bit of cinnamon.
Yeah.
I fucking hate cinnamon. But a lot of people like it. You'd be
Yeah.
surprised to know. Right, so I tell you what. Right. And I tell you what, look, I'll 2 silver and I'll license you the name, and I tell you what, I'll give you a copper per box sold. And you come back here in a year. And you might be a rich man.
Agreed. One
Right, so-
copper on every sale of Erixium's new best friends.
New best friend. New biscuit friend. I'll keep thinking on it.
Your special donuts.
Yeah.
I have to say, I was lucky enough to be given a piece, and it kept me going. That's for sure.
Oh, right now. So old Scales there now. The donut you were given, you gave it away.
No, just a piece.
And
Right.
trust me, it was for my life, so it was well worth it.
Your Kronk could be happy. In the back of your Kronk.
How much usually would they be?
Well, here's the thing. Kronk only makes them for people he likes, and he will never... He looks back. I've never seen... For the life of me. I'm fucking 40 year here now with Kronk. Right? And... He's the biggest lump of an oaf I've ever fucking seen, right? But every night he makes these fucking things, right? And they're normal donuts, regular donuts, right? And then I come down the next morning and like 2 of them would be sparkling. I'm like, they're the ones that heal. But he says he doesn't do it. I know he comes down. I swear in the middle of the night, I stayed up watching. And then, all of a sudden, I'd fall asleep. So no, I'll fucking find out one day. But I tell you, right now, I have no idea how he does it. He says it's the gift. And he has to give the gift. So, never have I seen him charge. And he only ever makes them when he says, a friend is coming. A friend is coming. In the back of your friend. So I don't fucking know. But all I know is we can't charge for them. By the gods, I've tried to convince him to charge for those things. But he won't. He just won't. Free.
Well, he's doing God's work.
Which god, though? Which fucking god? I'd like to know.
I'd say, guessing by his stature, it would probably be something of great importance, at least.
Who knows? Maybe one of his donuts will make the difference in a final battle. The end of the world or something. I don't know.
Just the mysterious foreshadowing there.
End of the world. You hear from the kitchen.
tell me, what do you know of this? And if Jaden's around, I'd be like, yeah, is Jaden in there with us?
I went on another walk.
He just disappeared for a moment.
Is Lamud with us then?
Yeah,
Lamud is currently being offered a donut from the normal box. And Scales already has like half-eaten one and his powder everywhere.
Nice. What do you know of this, the blacksmith family? Lamud, what was the names?
Oh no. Terrible sad. Terrible sad so it was. The Dark Moon family. Well now, we all know the childer was cursed. Had a bit of the carved witch in her. Floating down the stairs. That's never good. Never fucking good whatsoever. Not a screed of a toe touching the steps as they went down. And the long stringy hair hanging down. Just gave me off a nightmare, so it did. But, yeah. One day she just up and walked out. The mother, Artex. Walking there as if she was a zombie. Zombificated. So she was scuttling out the road. No one could stop her. Anytime any of the heavy burly men or the guards stood in front of her, she'd be like, just walking, it's supernatural strength. Batting them aside. Poof, poof. Like bowling pins. And she'd keep walking. Artex. Just staring straight ahead, down the road to Artex. And the sisters will make me whole. Good riddance, says I. Fucking don't need any of that scaredy shite in this town. Why'd you ask?
I just, my new friends here was hoping that I would be able to help the child, but they seem to have disappeared, and I was just hoping that your versions of events had tallied up with someone else's that we'd asked.
My version of events? Who the fuck do you think you are? My version of events?
Well, it just means that you were all telling the truth. I wasn't quite sure about the person
suggesting
before.
I wouldn't tell the fucking truth.
No, I'm suggesting that the person before didn't tell me the truth.
You're lucky your donut's a ring donut now, because if I shitting it down to go straight through it.
I do like your donuts.
They're the best. So they are. Don't be calling into
Honestly,
question my character.
Oh no, like I said, it wasn't yourself, it was the other person.
Right, John. And who was they?
Oh, I don't know, some guard or someone.
Oh, fuckers they are.
Exactly,
The guard
which is why I asked you.
Dirty shites so they are.
Meanwhile, Ren getting like shaken down outside.
Goes to prove that.
Yeah.
Right. Anything else? You want some more donuts? You want some brioche buns or anything like that?
Don't suppose you happen to have any nice croissants?
I do. The fucking best.
How much for one for each of us?
Well, I made them this morning. They're a bit stale. You can have the rest of them if you want.
Okay.
And he hands you like this. He takes out this paper bag and just kind of pulls out this metal tray and just pours about 8 of them in, and he just kind of the first 8 croissants just pour into the bag, followed by this tidal wave of pastry crumbs, and it's like if you to fish your hand through the bag to try and this is like or you can just like scoop up a heap of pastry crumbs that will stick to everything and probably none will go in your mouth. Yeah, and he kind of hands it to you and he says, right now I'm closing up. But come here, we're all going on the lash tonight to celebrate the fact that those fellas in Sopherone are gone. We're all hitting a thirsty troll. It's not an invite. Just let you know what's happening. Don't tell them I said you're invited. So
I don't know, it sounded like that to me.
it's not an invite.
Well, the last time we drank with Grundle, didn't him and Ren have a drinking competition that ended poorly for both involved?
Quite possibly, yeah.
I
Quite
think
possibly.
they both got absolutely shit faced.
Quite possibly.
Yeah.
So we'll see you in there for a drink later. Okay, then.
And he goes, hold on, come on, come back here for a second.
What?
Do you turn around?
Yeah.
He slams the shutter.
Oh, the urge to do something childish is right there.
Love this guy.
Yeah, head out then, obviously.
Okay, cool. Let's go to Jaden. Jaden, what are you doing over by the well?
So this is where he was when he made a decision to stay with the group.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
But that's an aside. What he's doing here now is, every time he moved on from a town to the next, he'd always take a moment to, I suppose, feel the flow of the place. And obviously this is kind of evening time. Things are closing up. People are, heading home. But he just wants to, you close your eyes and just listen to the hubbub. See, does he pick up anything? But really, this is the closure of this place for him as they move on.
Yeah. As you're there, feeling the flow of this place, as happened with the audio there, everything just goes quiet for a second. The hubbub of everything just dies down, and this little child walks up to you. She goes, "What, mister? How are you?"
I'm good, dear. How are you?
She kind of beckons you down.
Yeah, I'll go down on the hunkers.
I've got a job for you.
He stands up again. Yes.
And I will DM that to you.
Cool.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No, it's slightly interrupted his his ritual, but absolutely.
Yeah, John Lennon.
It's a massive drop kick. And she also says,
Just pick up and throw in the well.
Rixa crumbles. Nice. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Drop kick it.
Of course, Shane would get the mystery side quest. Obviously.
This is a side quest.
You're assuming we all haven't received one yet.
Yeah.
Hey, oh, they're fucking mind games. I love it.
Valid point.
Okay, cool. Anything else you'd like to do, Jaden? She walks off. And as she walks off, you can make an insight check, actually, as she's there. She's quite high, but it'll get lower. 11 or 11. You don't know. I mean, it's a bit weird, but you don't know anything remarkable as she walks away. And then as she kind of heads off in that direction, then she kind of shakes her head and walks in a completely different direction.
Yeah, he's not the smartest guy. Everybody kind of gets. I think he's starting to pick
Shane
up.
gets what's going on.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything else Jaden would like to do by the well?
No,
or would you like to continue? No.
No,
Okay, cool.
it's interrupted his flow, so
Yeah.
he's gonna turn back, which probably meet up as they were walking away from the bakery.
Cool. You guys, what's the rest of you guys doing? It's getting dark now, and you can see what the sky is majestic. Thank you for the following. Titaniumza. Maybe, who knows?
Titaniumza.
Titaniumza. Hello, hi. Titaniumza. Anyway, you're welcome.
Titanium's are you a South African?
Yeah. There we go. Titanium ZA.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm guessing.
Yeah. We've two Safas here, so very welcome.
Is the Hunter's Lodge open?
It sure is, yeah.
Very important
I-
question. Did everybody take their donut?
No, Ren hasn't been offered one yet. He's been outside smoking.
Okay, your donut's gone.
Oh, lovely.
Sadness.
Okay.
Saying,
He sees the box. He's like, oh. And just a look of
Yeah, I
betrayal
mean,
on his face. It's just
well,
like very visible.
Scales did offer Lamud one, so he would have taken it. He hasn't eaten it yet.
Jaden, yours is probably gone too. Now that I think of it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
If Scales offered Mazzelu one, he would have taken it, but then also offered a croissant back to Scales.
Okay. So Scales has a possibly empty donut box in one hand and a half-eaten croissant in the other as he follows along behind wherever you're leading us.
The Schrodinger's donut box.
So yeah, can I go in the Hunter's Lodge? And I want to see if they happen to have a pair of boots I can purchase.
Yeah, you can use the
Oh,
boots.
jeez. Bazella still doesn't have boots.
I forgot
I'm
about
trying to
that.
fucking. I'm trying to. Hold on 1 second.
Jaden doesn't have boots either.
Mhm.
These
this guy's
boots are
name?
made for a walk.
Garrett, was it?
Yeah, pretty sure it was.
Was it Garrett? Oh my god, that's my brain. Okay, as you walk in, let me just bring you over to the Hunter's Lodge. So it's just Mazzello, is it?
No, I mean, if you saying that's what he's going to do, Jaden will obviously go in with him because
Okay, and
I'll go
Ren's
with
gone
you.
as well. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
okay.
We're gonna copy
Scales
you.
is just following along now, eating.
Okay, well I'll just copy you all over, except for that little wagon there, and I'll just place you into the Hunter's Lodge.
Like, I
Copy,
think
stop
Jaden went
moving your
down to the
tokens, and then we
lodge
go to the Hunter's Lodge. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Hunter's Lodge. Here we go. So that's Jaden with 20 hit points there. God, remember that? That's
Yeah.
Duncan. Okay.
Didn't
cool,
Jaden
cool.
introduce himself as Bob or something like that when you were in here?
I think it's Garrett in. Yeah, he did. Yeah, it's Garrett in the other place. So yeah, as you move into the Hunter's Lodge, I've moved you over there now. You can see there, and you hear this drawing a bowstring. As it's quite obviously some sort of archery contest happening. Ren walks in. You can see Grot there. I'm gonna shift see Grot.
So you're telling me you got a person called Duncan, but they're not the ones making the donuts?
Pretty much, yeah. I like your style. As you walk in, Duncan is like, oh, hello. I see we've got some visitors.
yes,
Hello there.
I forgot. I blanked on this.
Yes, a holy man of sorts, I see.
Yes,
Holy
and
man.
I'm rather
Oh,
or bootless right now.
Can I just say, Shite? What a name for a channel! Shite Hawk just rated with channel with 8 viewers.
Nice.
It hasn't.
Oh,
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much for the oh man, can we please everyone follow Shite Hawk?
Yeah.
Definitely.
The best
You
name
guys get the follow
ever.
for that.
Holy God! Everyone in Shite Hawk gets fucking inspiration right now from me. If you're a D&D game, tell your DM that this DM is giving you inspiration. So you walk in and Duncan is there, and he's this like very obvious ranger-looking guy, with like the leather armor and all this kind of shit. Thanks so much for the raid, Shite Hawk. And he's there. Yes, it seems you're here visiting.
Yes,
Can I
need
help
some-
you?
I need some boots for myself and my compatriot here.
Booties it is.
As he said, holy men, by the way, man, to fucking Mazzello, Randall actually just pointed the lack of his ear and bit at me. That made me laugh.
Curious
Fuck you
that
guys.
you've entered the Hunter's Lodge, as it were.
Well, it
Given
seems like your
there's a
blacksmiths
j-
aren't available.
I'm sorry, what?
It seems like your blacksmiths are unavailable at the moment, and
Well, there's a general store, sir.
Yes, but I'd rather go to someone that knows what boots are good for.
Walking, as it were. Am I right?
Or adventuring.
Sometimes kicking down doors.
Adventuring, kicking down doors.
he
The
did get a
bane.
big clap from Scales in the background. A donut box and a croissant.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. So, pair of boots, is it?
Yes.
Like two. This guy
Do you
needs
know
two.
your size, sir?
It's about a 10.5.
10.5. Nothing on the shelves, sir. And he gestures towards a blank wall. There's no shelves there at all. And he says, let me check in the back for you. And he walks off. And he goes,
11 would do if I had to.
Mazzello, I don't think they sell boots here.
And he pops back and goes, magical or non-magical, sir?
Depends how much you're going to charge for them.
Well, I've got some... He walks up. He pops, just step by step, walks right up to your grill, and he goes... Whispers in your ear, and he goes, I've got some magical boots that will help you resist the cold. Steps back.
Is that...
A face on him like you're the one that moved up into his personal space.
I'll just take the standard ones, thank you.
Standard boots it is. Shall be back in 2 ticks.
Did we all hear him when he said that? Or
No, he whispered it to me. I'm just going to turn around and look at Jaden because Jaden's behind me, and just give him this kind of look, but also a small, like, piece of like, is he for real?
Oh, yes. That's him.
Okay.
When he comes back, would you ask for more than one pair? I think.
Yes. I mean, I did say I wanted a pair for both of us. I guess he was just waiting to hear your size.
He pops back. He goes, I have returned. So, rather stuck for booties. Yeah. So, I have a set of thigh highs. And I've got the little ankly ones. So, both 10.5, as it were. Who would like the thigh highs? Who would like the anklies?
What size are you, Jaden?
About that.
Have you a preference? Honestly, with my armor, it'd be better if I had the ankle ones, but...
You can always reuse the leather.
Well, yes, once I get to Artex, I'll get myself some proper steel boots. Yes.
I'm sorry, what?
How much for the 2?
How much have you got?
That's not how
10 gold.
For 2 pairs of boots, sir. 10 gold.
You didn't expect me to give you an honest answer, did you? It's
I'll
always
tell
the
you
seller
what.
that gives me the price first.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you the 2 pairs of booties for 1 gold piece, and you can keep the silver spoon. That's quite obviously up your arse. 10 gold for 2 pairs of boots.
If you believe I come from a silver spoon household, then you are very, very wrong at judging people.
I don't
It
judge
was
them.
platinum.
I skewer them. And he whips around his bow, and it shoots and it splits an arrow up the top here. And he looks at you and raises an eyebrow.
No doubt you're good at your craft.
Skewering, sir.
So how much are the boots?
1 gold for the 2 pairs of boots.
Well, here's 5. And
5 gold, sir.
I'll take them both.
And
but
the man claims he's no silver spoon up his ass.
He's just a man of God. Being
as
generous.
I
Robbed the
give him,
collection basket, did we?
as
Something like
I
that.
give him the gold, I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna say to him, you know the whole, the cursing of like, have a lovely day, that kind of thing.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna give him the
yeah.
gold, and I'm just gonna be like, may Bahamut smile upon you.
And just
take the
gonna,
boots.
just gonna back away and hold eye contact for a while.
Yeah,
Um,
and I'll pass Jaden his boots, and then
okay,
I'll
cool.
mine.
I will say roll a religion check, and if you get more than If you get more than 15, you have an advantage on your intimidation check. Okay, so just
Hang on.
Make it. Oh!
I'll use my inspiration.
Fuck off.
What does this guy do except for be annoying?
I'm fucking totally here for this.
There you go.
Ooh.
17.
17. Okay, so you can roll advantage in your intimidation check.
Fuck, I'm not very good at intimidation. No, 2 11s.
That's an 11. I mean, okay, cool. I'll just give him an insight then.
Oh,
That could be very good or very bad.
He kind of looks at you and looks over his shoulder and looks at you and looks over his shoulder again. And give me a quick insight check. And this is the last roll we'll do for this encounter. Sorry, this interaction.
22.
Fuck. Okay, his hand unconsciously sort of drifts toward the inside of his right leg, and he scratches. Almost as if he feels like whatever dermatological issue he has down there suddenly gotten worse.
Yeah.
And he's just like,
Is that to say he just got burnt?
so he kind of looks at you and is like, may the boots serve you well, sir, and my apologies for any misunderstandings, as it were.
Oh, there was none. You're a good salesman. I appreciate the tact. Yeah, like I said, I'll give Jaden his boots and I'll start putting mine on. Like, very unceremoniously, I'll just go up and lean against this dummy and just start putting my boots on.
Who's wearing the thigh-high boots?
Jaden.
Your thigh-high boots, they are black and green leather. Well worn, but they're still tough at the ankle. And, I mean, forget about the aesthetic vibe to them. They seem like fucking solid boots. And can I get you to make... what's your passive investigation?
Ooh. Perception.
Another cursed item for Jaden.
What do we say passive investigation is?
What is it?
8 plus your investigation.
8 plus investigation is 2, so 10.
10. Okay, cool. We'll leave that in the shelf for now. Phonosaurus, oh yeah, sorry, that's you. Says having visited Rocky Horror, Jaden. Yeah.
I put what I see in the
fanny
Discord
pack.
chat.
Sorry, yeah, what am I? I'm on the wrong thing. Am I suffering? Yeah, nice.
With a SpongeBob squeaky
Okay,
boots.
cool. Would anyone else like to accomplish anything in the Hunter's Lodge while we're here?
Oh.
Duncan has
There's
kind
a thirsty
of
troll.
wandered in a little bit, and kind of Grot comes up to Mazzella and he's like, "The fuck did you say to him?"
Sorry, do you need me to speak up louder for you?
Did you upset him?
No.
Seems out of sorts.
Maybe that's his own conscience.
All right. He's a good man. He walks away. Anything else you'd like to do?
Get the fuck out of this strange place.
Yeah, that's very true. As
very
Big Rob
strange
says,
people.
between the thigh-high boots and the fanny pack, you are the most stylish motherfucker in this party. Okay, lovely. Cool. Anywhere else you guys would like to go in the town?
He's ready for a night out in Essex.
The thirsty troll.
Damn right. Back to Templetown. So let's move you back to Templetown. Okay, cool. You guys are heading for the Thirsty Troll, or are you going to check in and maybe see if there's rooms for the night?
Ren owes Arthur his glass back, so actually he'll pop in and be like, "Hey, book a room for us. We'll be in
Okay,
there."
cool. So you were. I'm going to copy. I'm going to move you over then to the Shadow's Rest.
I mean, he'll gesture.
We're jumping around the place a little bit here, but that's all right.
He'll actually
So-
gesture for Arixium and Mazelu to come in with him because the shock of meeting Arthur for the first time is something he wants to witness.
Okay, so you guys, let me hold on. I'm just gonna.
That's really old
delete you all. I
tokens.
know, right? Yeah, all the old tokens. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab you all from here.
It's not just that, but poor Derek. Like he said, he wanted Mazelu and Arixium to see him for the first time.
Oh yeah, Derek.
Derek's just
Sorry,
left
Derek.
out in the bloody
See,
cold.
no, because
Jesus,
I'm remembering Johnny having been there.
Right.
That's Benar. Sorry, my
Oh,
bad.
You callous bastard. I'm only joking. Fucking with you. Right, cool. Paste.
Derek can come too. Yeah, all three of them.
Okay, so you fuck off, whoever that is, and they can. I'm sure our mods will destroy them in a second. Boop, 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 boop. So there, as you walk in, there you are, and immediately Frida Moondrop walks up. This wizened, tiny little old woman, like hunched over and bent over at the waist. She's, "Oh my dearies, it's great to see you back. Hey, you still alive? Oh, these two fellows here."
It's Arixium, that's Mazelu, and then that's Derek behind them.
The small
Hello
one.
then.
The small one.
Actually, Frida, you haven't seen our friend, the Paul, kind of quiet guy. He kind of vanished.
Who are you talking about?
Robert?
He came back here. Said he was heading off to the capital city to do a little bit of to start his writing empire.
Good to know. Hopefully he succeeds.
So he said his first book was going to be Titillations in Templetown.
Oh, God.
Something like that, anyway. Well, who have we here then? And she moves right up into Rixium's grill. She smells like, and the smell is the first thing that gets you. She smells old, and not her clothes smell old. Her hair smells old. She smells old. The air around her smells old, and you're just like. Simultaneously, you get this very comforting kind of granny, motherly kind of vibe off her, and there's also something a little bit more wild. And she's like, "Would you like a room, my dearie? You look like you've seen." Oh shit! For fuck's sake!
He just inhales.
Wow! It just goes.
Kate and Jet is
It does. Oh, hold on. Till next turn, your location remains celestial fiend or undead.
I love the idea that she's just the aspect of Bahamut and she's always been here.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not a celestial fiend or undead, and there's nothing consecrated or corrupted here. Desecrated.
Except the sex wing in the basement. We don't go down there.
There is something.
Well,
As
obviously
have
you
to
do.
Think about it. Now I'm intrigued. Fuck you all.
And she's like, "Hey, well, would you like to stay the night here in the shadows for rest?"
Oh, yeah. I believe we're gonna stay.
"I believe you're gonna stay."
That's what I just said, older new best friend.
It's what I just... What? Anyway, we've got some lovely rooms upstairs. There's nobody else staying here, so you got the run of the place. So, feel free to pick your rooms. I don't think I did dynamic lighting on this one. No, so you can see the map at the bottom. Can you see the second floor at the bottom? Yeah.
Yep.
So you can pick your rooms. And then you hear this like chunk, 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 chunk. And looks like this fella pops up. It's like, sorry, shift Z.
Arthur!
Alpha is like, ooh. You're sniffing. Is that you, wizard?
It's me. I have your glass.
You. Give us it back.
Ren hands it over. He's actually already cleaned it using prestidigitation as well, so it's sparkling clean.
Thank you. Who are these new ones then?
It's Orixium. He has some shit going on. Don't know the story. Mazelu, his brother, probably also has some shit going on, but he seems like a stand-up guy.
He
They
walked
both
away
do.
from you, and he walks straight up to
Yeah,
Derek.
he's like,
Hello.
you are the
What's
one.
your name then?
Derek. And he just pushed him away. It's like, oh, whoa, what's going on?
Laying hands on him, pushing him away.
I was just like, whoa.
He's leaning in. He begins to sniff you. And he's like, yes, you're not the one.
I know I'm not the one that passed it.
Enjoy your stay. And he goes up and does the same to Mazzella, and he goes up and he's, what's your name then?
I am Mazelu. Do I get, like, from this interaction from both of them, do I get any sense that they might be creaturous?
Creatures.
As in, maybe some form of thropy?
Maybe some sort of
Lycanthropy, a bit lycanthropy.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because it's usually only creatures of that kind of nature that use smell as a sense.
I mean, Arthur's blind.
You don't know that. I thought it was an out of character.
Oh, did you? All right, sorry, my bad.
In fact, I said it in Penny for Your Thoughts.
All right.
So you don't know that. So he. I mean, how would you determine that if they were? What would what you know?
In his forehead.
Yeah. What would Mazzellu's just lumbering party says, just waiting for him to ask, are you local? Local in.
Are you local?
How would if we were in a different map and there were lycanthropes or any kind of thropes here?
Maybe like an
What would you do?
insight to see if there's more to their actions other than
Sure, make an insight check.
no.
9. Hard to tell. He does seem to be. His head is like his form is so hunched over. It's hard to even get a look at his face. And when he sniffs anyone, I mean, Derek probably would have been the best equipped to sort of maybe get a look at his face, but he kind of pushed him away, given that Derek's a dwarf. But the map's on fire. So yeah, he just seems to be sniffing your flanks and whatever. And then he kind of moves on. He goes, "You're not the one." He moves up to Erixia.
Not the one who.
And then he goes, "Hello. You're big, ain't you?"
I'm quite big.
And he kind of leans in, sniffs you a little bit, and he's like,
Erixium will not recuperate, fucking reciprocate.
"Okay,
Yeah.
okay."
He'll take a lungful of old person.
Yeah, and you smell clothes that haven't been changed for about 5 days. You smell body odor that he hasn't washed in probably longer. There's lumps of food in the beard, and the hair is slicked back with sweat and just grease from days. But there's
Sounds
also,
like me.
There's also a smell of. You smelled fantastic when I smelled you down at AdventureCon. You got a hug off you. You smelled delightful. So, make a perception check.
Also, when he says about Erixium being a big one, Mazzelli kind of just goes up on his tiptoes a little bit, like kind of just stretches out the back a bit.
Yeah. There is a smell of sulfur, and there is a smell of lantern oil or some sort of accelerant often. And it's strong, it's recent. And he goes, "You're not the one." And he begins to walk away again. shuffling over, head bent over, his whole body just bent over. He scuttles, and he kind of looks over, kind of half over, around his shoulder, more than like over his shoulder. He goes, "Frida, going down me hatch.
I'm just gonna look at the.
Disturb me."
I'm gonna look at the lady. And she's like, who is he looking for?
Gareth Arthur Chiselworth. Damn, my name is mad. Mad as a brush. Don't take notice of anything he says. He's a strange one. He's really good at DIY though. So any of the windies been broken, he'll fix them up. He's great with hinges. Hinges on the door, hinges on the window, hinges on the barrels, anything like that. He's great at them.
Does she really believe he's mental?
Make an insight check.
Or is that just her covering for him?
That's pretty good.
25.
She's covering for him.
Yeah.
Dave, just to check, because I'm mixing this up. Character knowledge-wise, Ren has spoken to Arthur about what he thinks the one is, hasn't he?
No, Lamut did.
No.
Oh, Lamud, right.
Yeah.
I remember hearing the thing. I wasn't sure it was Ren or Lamud, because Ren has had a few chats with him now.
No, Ryan doesn't really know much about
Cool.
that.
Well, most only chat to him about magic, though, so probably makes sense.
Well, my dearies. And she kind of sort of extricates herself from that chat as she kind of, she gets a vibe off you.
I'm just gonna nudge her him and just say, there you go, brother. First action in many years.
And she's like, so she kind of like scuttles around, and she gets to the side of the fire. She goes, "Mind that, dearie, mind that now." She says it to Scales.
Because she's stoking the flames.
Well, she can do something to flames anyway.
It's fucking Arixium just helping himself to the truth.
And Scales is like sitting on the edge of the fire and kind of like so that his butt and his tail and his back are getting nicely toasted. And so she's like, "Mind there, dearie," and he's like,
"Mind that. Just gonna stoke the fire a little bit."
"Oh, okay." So he will
just scooch out of the way a little bit, dearie.
Initially, he scooches while still sitting on the edge, and then he kind of gets the message and kind of.
And she takes something out of her pocket and just flicks it into the fire, and he goes, and she jumps back and she goes, "Whoa! That'll keep burning for a few hours, won't it?"
Do the flames change color at all? Like when she throws it in?
No, they did not.
Okay.
Scales kind of looks and goes, "That was amazing.
Do you want some?"
Yeah.
Keep it away from Ren, probably.
I'm just gonna look around at the guys and be like, "Who throws something into a fire?"
Do you want some of my magic?
Fuck you, Ryan. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Ren just punches Mazzello in the shoulder.
I've got a little pouch of it. And come over here.
Yeah.
Come over into the corner of the room with me. And I'll tell you about my pouch of stuff. Now.
And Scales is kind of bending down.
Yeah. She's a tiny little wizened woman. She goes, "I'll give it to you, but only on the condition that you use it for pure chaos."
Oh yeah.
How quiet is she been?
Quite quiet. She's whispering.
And
Okay.
Scales is totally on board with this because, like, even if it's just the campfire, if he chucks that on, it's going to cause chaos. Like, so he's just like, yeah.
Tyrion and Stephen and first pouch is free. It's the next one you pay for. And
Dale, what would he told you about accepting white pouches from people?
Just you.
I tell you what, I don't make it. I was given a job lot on the condition that I have to give it away for the ones that I keep to keep working. So I'm gonna give you 2, and you can keep one, but you got to give one away to someone.
Okay.
And if you don't, then it might or might not work, or something bad may happen. So, now, look, you can fuck it into the campfire when you're sitting around and everyone's drinking the wine or the water, cooking a little rabbit or something like that. That's good, right? But she looks over her shoulder again. She goes, if you raise the stakes with the level of chaos,
Yeah.
if you really bring it up there and cause fucking ructions with it,
Yeah.
you, somewhere up there's a god or goddess or thing of chaos, and if it's spectacular enough, you might get a blessing from them. So
So,
keep
like,
it in
so-
mind. I'm gonna give you 2. Give one away
Went away.
to whoever you like, and at the worst or best opportunity in your life, fucking let it rip. And you might get a blessing from the god or goddess of chaos.
And Scales happily takes the pouches, and I feel like we've just given a toddler fireworks.
Yep.
All right. Anyway, and she jumps back up on the chair and she goes, well, my darlings. So, who wants some soup? I've got some soup.
What do we remember the food being like here? Because I feel like I remember it not
Well,
being great.
in fairness, she was all about the soup before before we had our last 2 games in the home game, and she's just like, yeah, would you like some? Yeah, I've got some. It's sausage soup.
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, I'll pass.
It's part of the price. Part of the price of the room, my darlings.
I'll have some.
Scales can have our share.
Let's move over to. Sorry, I did not see Erixium there at the fucking thing.
He's not going down the hatch, is he?
Let's move over to Erixium.
Oh no.
What are you doing?
Rixium was knocking on the hatch.
Oh.
It shoots open. What?
I have to ask.
It was like as soon as you knocked there, he was at the top of the ladder, and as you look down, there's like a 30-foot ladder.
I have to ask. Why do you smell of sulfur?
Why should I tell you?
Because I asked nicely.
And then
That seems fair enough.
he'll also hear what was her name? The hostess with the mostess.
Frida?
Frida
What was it?
Moondrop. Frida Moondrop.
Frida, in Frida's voice, he'll hear, "It's okay, dearie. They've got run of the place." Perfect mimicry.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
This is where we actually get TPK'd.
Amazing.
Aris is gonna fuck us up. God damn it.
This is how divorces happen. You understand this, right?
Are you whispering this or are you? So can you throw your voice? Because you spoke to him when you were right beside him. Does this allow you to throw your voice?
No, just mimic it perfectly. I don't know about throwing it.
Okay, so cool. So you spoke to him in your voice, and then all of a sudden, in the exact same place, comes her voice.
Well, he might tilt his head and lower it a little bit if he.
Okay, I'm gonna give him an insight
Maybe.
check on this one. Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. I'm gonna give it to him an advantage because he knows her, and he also relies in the sense of hearing. That's a 13. All right, then. You want to come down my ladder?
Well, I asked will you smell the sulfur, but if the answer is down there, yes, I do.
The answer is down there.
Well, then, yes, I do.
I do more experiments down there.
Then let's go. Lead the way, friend.
Leading the way it is then.
I assume we see this happening over here.
Well, you go deal with your soup.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're
I'm not going to get involved. I'm just asking, do we see him go down the ladder?
Nope.
Ah, man, what a fucking great reference. Yeah, so as you he scuttles down that ladder with a very practiced ease. And it is pitch black down here. Obviously not a problem for you. And it's an assault on the senses, on the olfactory senses, because there are vials and barrels and bowls and any kind of receptacle you can imagine. It's down here, and they all contain liquids, and there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. And he looks around and past you. Welcome to my workshop. That's where we're going to leave it for tonight.
This isn't Dr. Albrecht's brother by any chance, is it?
Nope.
Don't you bring that
Thanks
bastard
everyone for
over.
sticking with us. That was a hell of a first half. We love you all. And we'll see you in 2 weeks. But please tune in on Sunday for the Violet Madness, where you'll see myself, you'll see Stephen, and you'll see Ryan. And we're all getting our asses kicked and having massive domestics in character. So we love you all. Thanks so much. Thanks to Christian for doing what he does. And we will see you guys in 2 weeks' time. Love you all.
See you.
Everyone.